Welcome to the fifth and final T20 International between England and the West Indies from Tarouba in Trinidad at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. The news is that West Indies have won the toss and have decided to field first. They have made two changes to the starting 11, bringing in Johnson Charles in place of Kyle Myers and O'Shane Thomas in place of Matthew Ford. England, on the other hand, is going in with an unchanged team. The series is locked at 2-2. This is the decider. The weather is set fair in Trinidad and the pitch is expected to play beautifully. With me this afternoon to carry us through this T20 International watch along is Andre Douglas. Andre, what are your thoughts on the decision to bat second and the two changes the West Indies have made?
Good afternoon, Carlton, and good afternoon to the viewers all over the world. Yeah, I expected these two changes because, for one, Thomas, we know that he's more experienced than Ford. He's quicker than Ford, and with so many runs being scored in the fourth T20 game, I really expected them to go with Thomas, being that he was a late draft into the squad, and he has more experience and he has more pace. So I really expected him to be in this match, and also Johnson Charles, who is in for the out of touch Carl Myers. So I really expected those two changes, and I really hope that those two players will have some positive impact for the West Indies.
If you had won the toss, would you have choose to field first?
Yes, because we know that the pitch at Brian Lara Stadium is a belter, and although they went for so many runs in the fourth T20 game, I expect them to bowl a bit better this time around, and I do expect the pitch to hold up, and whatever target is set, that we'll be able to get that total this time around. It's the deciding game. I expect it to be really fireworks. I expect West Indies to come out looking far more purposeful, far more energetic, and I do hope that they will come and execute their bowling plans today.
Okay. In all of us have a concern with the West Indies bowling. We believe that it is the bowling that have caused us to lose the second and third T20 International. That question was put to the West Indies captain, Ravman Powell, in his pre-match interview. This is how Ravman Powell responded.
Concern for the team, but one of the things we can look on is that our execution haven't been up to par. As much as the wickets are good, they have 260 wickets. So that in itself give us an opportunity to, once we execute properly, then we should be okay.
And how can the bowlers adjust? What do you think is necessary?
I think a lot of variation. Whenever you goes on wickets that are very good, you have to have proper variation, and your skills come into play. Skill sets such as Yorker, that is attacking Yorkers, and wide Yorker, which is a defensive Yorker. Sometimes it's the best option to go. When the pitch is good, you want to use as small a portion of the pitch as possible.
So there was Ravman Powell responding to the question how concerned he was about the West Indies bowling. And I'm very happy that the team is now very concerned about the bowling of the West Indies. And he made some very good points there. The pitch, as good a batting pitch as it is not a 260 pitch. And the bowlers need to execute. He also said at the end of that interview, whenever the pitch is such a good pitch, you want to use at smaller area of that pitch as possible. Your skill set, it is now. This is where the target bowling comes in. This is where you put down a mark on the pitch and you try to hit that pitch. Before I come to your reaction to those comments, Andre, I just want to play this clip because I am very happy now that Ravman Powell accept that there's some concern for the bowling. Because earlier in the series, when he was asked those same questions, this was his reply then.
Having said that, I think we still have work to do in the dead bowling department, and once guys put in the work, I think we'll be okay.
So he was clearly not concerned then. So it is good to see that he is now concerned about the bowling, and fittingly so. And West Indian supporters should be happy that at least the captain is now saying that they are concerned about the bowling. What are your thoughts on those comments, Andre?
I thought they were, I really like the idea, I like the fact that he is accepting that there's indeed an issue, and the way that he summed up things, it summed up things really, really well, in what exactly he think the problems are. And I think he got it right when he said that they need to execute in terms of getting Yorkers, and not only Yorkers for getting Yorkers' sake, but getting wide Yorkers, using as less, giving the batsmen as less of a chance by using less portion of the pitch. So I think that how he summed it up, I thought he summed up pretty well. And I just hope that the bowlers now can execute. He can talk all he wants to talk, but it is not up to the bowlers to execute their plans. He can set the field for the bowling that he expects, but it is still up to the bowlers to execute based on what the plans are, what the type of plans are to the field that is set.
Yes, thank you very much, Andre. But then the interview continues, and Powell was asked what is important for West Indies to win this match today. What are the key factors for West Indies to win the match today? And again, he spoke about the bowlers. This was his response to that question. What are the key factors for West Indies to win today?
I think a lot of emphasis is placed on the bowling. For the last 2 games or so, we haven't done well as a bowling group. Tomorrow provides an opportunity for us to do that, and we must bowl better. It is no two way about that. As a batting group, we just have to keep continue to be to be just keep continue to try your best to put scores on the board, or whatever we get, we just have to try to run it down as a batting group.
Was he right, Andre? That's the thing. Is he making sense? Do you appreciate how Powell is assessing the situation that confronts the West Indies?
Yes, I'm quite appreciative of what he said. As I said, he just everybody just need to know that they have to come out and do their best. They just need to know that they must work on their skills. And as I said, the bowlers, they need to execute. They need to do whatever plan they have, they must execute. And even for the batters, whether they're chasing, as they're doing this case around, they must also go out there and do according to what the plans are. Because even though the bowling is indeed an issue, I think that the batting too must execute. They must have a plan and carry out that plan pretty well. There's no need, if you're chasing 220, 230, it's not about trying to hit every single ball. You must have a plan on how you're going to chase that particular total, right? So although the bowling is under pressure, the batting too must execute their plan well.
We are very close to the start of the match, just about 4 minutes to go, but there are 2 more clips that we need to take from Ravman Powell, and then we come to your comments as we try to go through as many of your comments as possible before the start of the match. Now, we have changed the team from the first 2 matches that we won. A number of persons have been asking the question, why change a winning team? And that question was put to Rovman Powell, and he was asked if changing the playing 11 have secured the team. And in his response, this is what Powell said about changing the playing 11.
Maybe not much unsettled, but plans have to be altered. We have come up with plans in the first set of games against these English batters, and they were successful. And it seems as if those plans aren't successful no more. So it's for us now to sit down, come up with better plans, and also pay special attention on executing those plans.
So, Andre, there again, Powell is not saying that it is a change of team that caused us to lose those two matches, but it is more of our execution and the original plans that they had for the English. Those plans are not working again. Is he right? As changing the starting 11 affect the psychology of the team?
No, I don't think so. Because, I mean, when you look at, let's take Andre Russell, for instance. Andre Russell was the man of the match in the first T20. And the two T20 after that, he didn't execute his plans. And he was the same person who did well in the first T20. So I don't think it's a matter of changing the team from the first two games that has really affected the team in terms of them losing the next two games. I think it's just that the team, they did not execute well. They did not stick to their plans as they did in the first two T20 games. So I think it's more a change of the plans, or the plans were not executed properly, than, say, the change in personnel.
Okay. Now, a lot of questions have been asked about Romario Shepherd remaining in the squad despite his injury. And one believes that if Shepherd is injured, why is he still staying with the team? And this is the final clip we have from Powell. I just want to cover all of those bases because these are the questions that persons ask a lot. And I'm glad that Powell can answer these questions. And so you are watching on, listening on, will hear these answers. And in response to why Shepherd remained in the team, this was the reply from Powell.
One of those little niggling injury where you're gonna manage and control in a 24-hour span. So it's a little bit difficult to push him out of the squad. He hasn't played the last two games, but we'll assess him for the next 24 hours and see if he comes up fit.
Okay, so that was done yesterday. Clearly, Shepherd was not fit for today's game as he is not in the squad. The players are taking the field, Andre. We are just about to start, but let me take a few of your comments before the first ball is bowled. Good afternoon, everyone. Glad that you are here. Tonell Reed is saying, go West Indies. Kirkham is saying that Keemo Paul needs to pair with Shepherd. While that would be good because I think that this team is also missing Keemo Paul, but it is a responsibility of Keemo Paul to get himself fit enough that he can last a series. Gerald Mead, welcome to the show. Glad you are here. I will do that, Gerald. I will do that, Gerald Mead. I think it is very cold in England right now, but I will do that. Good afternoon, Mr. Casanova. Nervous last game. Of course, it seems like Andre Russell will start the attack for the West Indies today. It looks like, yes, it does, as you heard in that clip. And Mr. Casanova is asking, why is Older still in the lineup? Would you have played Older, Andre?
Yes. Yeah, I would play Holder, because we need as much experience as possible. And although he has gone for some runs in the last T20 games, in the last two T20 games, we don't have much choice in terms of options coming in. So we know that Thomas would come in for Ford because Ford is quite inexperienced and he went for a lot in the last game. So West Indies doesn't have a lot of choice in terms of Holder being rested or being dropped.
Yes, so Gerard is saying, look how well Russ as the English bat openers are taking the field around the wicket. We need more variation. We need more aggressive bowling. That is true. Albert Matthew, welcome to the show. Good afternoon, guys. I guess Shepherd, yes, and as you heard in that clip from from the captain that is one of those niggling injuries, and so I would love Chase over Older. Me too. Kirkhamute is saying that Older must go. Paul needs to come in. But Kirkhamute, that's the point I'm making. If Paul cannot get himself fit, he cannot be in the team. So Paul must sort out his injury issues and keep himself fit to be in the team. We are too predictable by starting with Hussein every match. Pace makes a big difference. We agree with that. We see here today that Russ is starting, but Hussein has also been very successful. Has been very successful in the past. Over the wicket, the first ball to Salt, and he plays it wide of Rutherford at mid-on, and we are on the way. Andre, what's your prediction?
I expect a very close game, but I expect West Indies to win around in the 19th over today.
Yeah. Thank you, Andre. Marie Fagan, welcome to the show. Good afternoon. It's a blessing to have you here also. One without loss after first delivery. Steve Russell is saying that he hopes that West Indies win the toss. Yes, we win the toss and are chasing. So, thank you all for tuning in. Butler comes into strike. It's going to be Russell, who comes in over the wicket. The slips goes down both to Butler. Butler defends back down the offside of the pitch to the bowler, and there is no run. So Calvin, Glenn Thomas, good afternoon, Glenn Thomas. Welcome to the show. Happy to have you here. Good afternoon. Why Powell giving Carl Myers the ball in the fourth match? Calvin Sanders. Let us try to support them for this match, Calvin, because this match is now underway, and that is something that we discussed yesterday. Let's watch Russell over the wicket to bowl to Butler, and Butler got a short one and he pulls it, beat the short fine leg down to the boundary for 4. England is on their way, Andre.
Yes, that was poorly lined by Andre Russell, and there was Butler coming into his stump and pulling that one short enough for him to pull that one to the fine leg. Nice shot.
Yes, indeed, it was a nice shot, but it was a help me delivery. And Butler duly just help it down to fine leg. For the first 4 of the England innings, they are 5 without loss after 3 deliveries. And this is a key point of the game. This power play, Russell to Butler, and Butler looking to turn that one in the onside, taken, and the body drops down in front of him. The bowler in his follow-through field, and there is no run. I'm just trying to go through the comments quickly as a pace bowler is bowling, so we have more time to go through the comment. Wesley McPherson said, no selector in his mind who knows a thing or two about cricket would change a winning team combination. This looked like micro-managing. Thank you for your opinion, McPherson. As Russell over the wicket to Butler, and Butler again looking to turn this ball into the onside, taken on the body. It comes down to the onside of the pitch and field, and there is no run. One delivery to come in over number 1. It's a good start so far from Russell. We hope that he finishes this over well. And so, Michael Douglas, good afternoon to you. We can't afford to give up 200 today. I definitely hope not, Michael. And the captain spoke a lot about the bowling. As you saw in those 4 clips that I played over the wicket, Russell to Butler, and Butler edged this, not really edge, but steers it to the man at cover. So after 1 over, England asked to bat are 5 without loss, Andre.
Yeah, pretty decent start from Andre Russell, the most experienced West Indian bowler. I thought, apart from that ball that went to 4, which was body line, I thought that he got his line right, he got his length right, and there's nothing much that the English batters could have done in that over. Well bowled by Andre Russell.
Yes, very well bowled by Andre Russell, and just reminding you that O'Shane Thomas and Johnson Charles have replaced Kyle Myers and Matthew Ford in the starting 11 for the West Indies. They do have a bowling coach, Glenn Thomas. Yes, they do have a bowling coach. Up Supernova 22 is saying, up top boss, about to do his thing. So O'Shane Thomas to Thomas. Was this a good move to start with O'Shane Thomas?
I
Thomas over the wicket to bowl to Salt, and Salt drives through the offside down to the boundary for 4. It was onto the front foot, off volley, and Salt drives, beat the dive at the man of short extra cover, and it goes into the boundary for 4. Just want to see this replay. If it was a misfield, he drives. There was a dive. We are not seeing the fielder. Let's see from this replay. Well, he should have done better there, Andre.
Yes, but that was indeed an off volley. It was indeed, yeah, it was over pitch. It was just a loosener, rank loosener.
Thomas over the wicket to Salt, and he just defends that off the back foot down to short third man, no run. Continue, sir.
Yes, it was an absolute loosener there by Thomas, and we just hope that he can actually get his length correct. We know that he has the pace to trouble the batters, so let us hope he can get his length right, and he probably can bowl a bouncer or two, you know, to actually rush the English batters.
Yeah, so thank you, Andre. So Arjun Sharma over the wicket, bowls to Butler, and Butler steer this into the offside. They go through for a single. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. The score moves up now to 10 without loss in over number 2. And also remember that if you need tickets for the upcoming World Cup in the West Indies, you have to register to be able to purchase your ticket. There's a link in the video description. Click on that link and you'll be able to register. And also, if you're sending money from the USA, there's also a link in the description. Click on that link and you'll be able to send the money to over 200 countries and territories anywhere in the world. As Thomas over the wicket bowls to Salt, and Salt gets a short Butler, should say, and he pulls this down forward of square, go into the boundary for 4. Another lovely shot there by Butler. That one was short and asked to be hit, and he pulled it away down forward of square for 4, Andre.
Yeah, that was short, and I thought it was around 130 kilometers per hour, which is a gentle medium pace. So, you know, it's a surprising that Thomas he seemed to be ambling in. You know, I don't think he's running with and hitting the deck, so to speak. You know, we know he has pace, but he needs to run in and hit the deck.
Yes, as my screen just buffering there now. I'm not seeing any cricket at this time, but it's very. So I was talking about, yes, Andre, I was talking about, if you have money to send, you must use that link in the video description, the Western Union link in the video description. Please click on it and you can send money from anywhere, from the USA to anywhere in the world. And that Thomas is definitely down on pace, and he definitely need to up the pace. 14 without loss, 2 to come in over number 2. It has been bowled by Thomas, as I am not seeing any cricket on my screen there, but a single off that ball, it's a single, so the score moves up to 15. Once it is not a boundary, we are good with that. 10 out of the over at this stage so far. So Butler is a 9 for the final delivery of this over. Let's watch now as O'Shane Thomas is going to make his way into bowl to Salt. He's up to the wicket and bowl to Salt, and Salt drives into the covers. Well stopped by Powell, but they go through for a single. At the end of over number 2, West England being asked to take first strike, are 16 without loss, Andre.
Yeah, I thought that over by Thomas. I don't think it was well executed. He was, you know, this line was off, his length was off, and his pace is really not up to pace. He's just ambling, as I said, and he really needs to step it up. He just has 4 overs to bowl, and he, you know, by warming up, he should have been hitting the deck running in the first over he bowled. So I'm a bit disappointed there.
Yeah, definitely, and I really, today seems to one of those days. Happy to see King fit again. Yes, true. Happy to see him. Murray Fagan is saying that too much run already for me. Understand Calvin Sanders is now saying, what happens to Fabian Allen? Calvin Sanders, only Fabian Allen can answer that question. We cannot answer that question. What we know, the last time we saw Fabian Allen playing cricket, it was for Jamaica, and he was dropped from the Jamaica 11. So it's 10 to reason that if he was dropped from the Jamaica 11, he wasn't performing well. And if he's not performing well for Jamaica and he has been dropped, you do not expect the West Indies to pick him. So the last thing I can tell you about Fabian Allen is that Jamaica dropped him from their playing 11. Attack on a single of the first delivery. There's a single there. So they moves up now to 17. Hussein comes in. He will be going around the wicket. He's in, bowl to Butler, and Butler drives back past the bowler. The fielder comes across at mid-off, made a sliding stop. The score moves up to 18 without loss. Would you have given Russell another over, Andre?
Yes, I think he deserves another over because he bowled well, and the fact that he bowled well and he kept them pretty quiet. I would have given him another over to see how it goes, to see and let him get the breakthrough.
I guess Powell said in the interview is going to try to mix it up. So maybe that's what he's doing. As there's a ring of 5 on the offside. Hussein, round the wicket, bowl to Salt, and Salt cut this into the covers. Can't beat the fielder at the edge of the circle. He's down though, maybe injured as he beaten the fielder there. The score moves up to 22, so he had beat the fielder. For a moment I thought that he did not beat the fielder, but the fielder is in great pain. It was another misfield. It was shot coming in. It was the arm ball, and Saul cut it away straight to the fielder. Let's watch this. Was that Rutherford? Not necessarily straight to him, but poor feeling again there, Andre.
Yeah, poor feeling indeed. And it's actually Rutherford. He should have done much better. You cannot afford those sort of misfield. And that's the thing, about our cricket. Our standard, we need to set standard and really live up to standard. There's absolutely no excuse not to feel properly. None whatsoever.
Oh, it was an arm ball. It was a good delivery from Hussein. And Shepherd should have done better there. You get the impression that Shepherd is feeling for the camera instead of just being effective and doing the boring thing well. That was poor from Shepherd. And I know that many persons is not sympathizing with him right now for the injury that he received there. Many persons are not sympathizing with him. He should have done better.
Fred.
We do not wish him any harm, but I'm just saying that a lot of persons would not be sympathizing with him right now. That's just the nature of humans. We do not wish him any harm, and we're happy to see that he's well. Round the wicket, Hussein, bowl to Salt, who looks to reverse sweep, but he's nowhere near that one, taken on the pad, and it goes down in front of him. The bowler field in his follow-through. The score remains 22. In fact, he got the bottom edge onto the pad, 22 without loss. 2 to come in over number 3. Salt seconds as Hussein comes in. Round the wicket, bowl to Salt. Nice delivery coming into Salt. Plays it down to mid-off. Older was on his back foot there, allows the batsman to come through for a single. And those are the things that we need to do better, Andre. A run was not there.
Indeed. And as I said, there's supposed to be no excuse when it comes down to feeling. Everybody must work hard at feeling. Feeling is one thing everybody should get right. I can understand if you don't have a skill in terms of your batting or even a bowling, sometimes can be, a problem in terms of a skill. But
Hussein round the wicket to Butler, and Butler gave himself room and hit this down to long on. Another single. Good over here by Hussein. 24 without loss after 3 overs. So West Indies just trying to control the power play at this time. You'll be satisfied with 24 after 3 overs, Andre.
Indeed. Yeah, apart from that poor over by Thomas, the other 2 overs went pretty well. And, I take 24 runs in the first 3 overs any day.
Yes, definitely. So we are just a bit behind with our commentary. We'll try to sort it out very soon, but at this stage, we're a little behind, so probably some persons are ahead of us as Older comes into the attack. So let's see what will happen. Older now. This way to Butler, is in bowl to Butler, and Butler tuck this into the onside, straight to the man at short mid wicket, and there is no run. The score remains on 24 without loss. I see Valerie Orr saying 24 for 1, so we are really way behind here. You know, way behind here. 24 without loss though. So let's watch. So Joseph is going to come in now. Is not Joseph. Older is going to come in to bowl to Butler. Joseph Older to Butler, and he paddled it straight to the man at short fine, like the catch taken, and he got the breakthrough. Older got the breakthrough, and indeed England are 24 for 1. Well bowled. Older got the wicket. He seems very animated, Andre.
Very animated, very, very happy is Jason Holder. You know, a lot of persons have a lot to say about Holder over the past few days. It has been a very, very interesting period of time for Jason Holder in his career. Let us see how he goes today.
Yes, and words coming out is that he declined to go to Australia. That's what I'm hearing through the rumor mill. Kirk Amew was asking the question, when am I going to do a review of the squad that was selected for Australia? I plan to do that review on Saturday. Tomorrow, I will do a review of this series, and on Saturday, I do a review of the squad that has been selected to go to Australia. Yesterday, after the squad was announced, sorry about that, Cricket West Indies had a press conference with Ains being the person, the chief selector Desmond Ains being the person at the press conference. At this moment, CWI have not released that press conference, or should I say they have not released it to me. So I don't know if they had released if they have released the press conference elsewhere, but to the best of my knowledge, it have not yet been released. Hopefully, by the time I review that squad on Saturday, they would have released the press conference as Older makes his way in now. Up to the wicket and ball to Jackson. Jack stopped this into the offside. There is no run. The score remains. There's a single. The score moves up to 25 for 1. And Andre, please take over the commentary as I try to just sort out. I just try to sort out this thing and so that I'm up to date, because right now I'm way behind. So Andre, go ahead with the commentary, please.
Yeah, sure. So so there was, I think it's Salt just guiding that one to the backward point area into the boundary for 4. And there was Holder just pitching that short. And that really should have been stopped down at the boundary. That really should have been stopped. It's going to be Holder to come to bowl to Salt, and Salt is just guiding that one into the offside, into the cover area for an easy single. A single is all there'll be, and there's no run. He doesn't get any run. So that's the end of the over. At the end of the 4th over, the score is 32 for 1. Salt is on 20. Jax is on 1. Butler caught Thomas, bowled by Holder for 11. So it's 32 for 1 after 4 overs. So it's going to be Akil Hussain to continue. Hussain is going to come around the wicket to bowl to Salt. Hussain bowl to Salt, and Salt is just pushing that one back to the bowler. The bowler fields. There's no run. The score remains at 32 for 1. Akil Hussain. Tosses the ball from hand to hand. He's going to come to bowl to Salt. Hussain around wicket, bowl to Salt, and Salt is driving that one to the man, past the man at the short mid wicket area. The fielder comes somewhere along and they go 2 for 1. That is all they'll be. The score moves to 33 for 1. from 4.2 overs. Salt is on 21. Jax is back on strike. He's on 1. Hussein having a word with his skipper, Powell. There is Jax taking his mark. It's going to be Akil Hussein who's going to come around the wicket to bowl to Will Jax. Hussein passes the umpire now around the wicket to bowl to Jax. And he's on the back foot and guide that one into the backward point area. And there is no run taken. The score remains at 33 for 1 from 4.3 overs. Good bowling here by Akil Hussein. After 1.3 overs, he has figures of none for 9. He continues around the wicket to bowl to Will Jax. Hussein pass the umpire now, bowl to Jax. Jax is off the back foot and hitting that one straight to the man at cover, and there's no run. Akil Hussein is bowling pretty well here. He's building pressure. Just 1 run from his 4 deliveries of the 5th over thus far. He's going to come to bowl to Will Jax. Hussein at the top of his mark. And here comes Hussein around the wicket to bowl to Jax. And Jax is off the back foot and hitting that one high, hard. It's over the man at long on for 6. And there was Will Jax on the back foot, hitting that one high and hard and over the head of Andre Russell at the long on boundary into the fence for 6 runs. Just a touch short there from Akil Hussein. And there was Will Jax on the back foot and hitting that one over the head of Andre Russell for 6 runs. The score moves on to 39 for 1 from 4.5 overs. Just a delivery to come in over number 5. It's going to be Akil Hussein to bowl to Will Jax. Here comes Hussein around the wicket to bowl to Jax. Jax off the back foot and it's bowled. And there was Will Jax on the back foot trying to hit that one through the cover area. Missed it completely, bowled by Akil Hussein. The score is on 39 for 2 from over number 5. And there goes Will Jax, gone for 7.
And this is good bowling by the West Indies. Nice to see that we have no control in this power play today, which is far different from what happened in the 2 previous matches, Andre.
Very much so indeed. I thought that the lengths have been spot on today. The lines have been spot on. Really good bowling by West Indies. And, let us hope that they can finish the power play really well.
Yes. After 5 overs, 39 for 2 after 5 overs, not at all bad from West Indies. And please remember to slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, so really good going by the West Indies indeed. Akil Hussein have figures of 1 for 15 from his 2 overs. He has really, really kept it tight, and they have not allowed the English batters to get away this time around. So Phil Salt is on 21 from 14 deliveries. It's Liam Livingstone who has come to the crease. He's yet to face his Thomas is back into the Thomas is coming back into the attack. He's going to bowl the 6th and final 6th over and the final over of the power play.
Yes, thank you very much, Andreas. Livingstone was going at a strike rate of very close to 200 so far in the tournament. Thomas comes in, bowl to Salt and Salt drive in the air, down toward backward point, it goes into the boundary, 4 runs, loose ball in the air by Thomas, that was wide outside the off stump, and the batsman flashed it away, down backward of point for 4, loose ball in Andre.
Very loose by Thomas. Thomas just seemed to be ambling in. What is wrong with him? He needs to get his bearing right. Yeah, he needs to really hit the deck and let us see that ball go. He's just bowling gentle medium pace. You can't be. He's picked to the team. He's supposed to be the enforcer. He's the quickest bowler on show, and he should be
over the wicket. Ball a full toss, driven straight. 4 more runs there, and Thomas is really bowling poor today. So that one was a full toss, and Salt driven it 4 runs straight down the ground.
This is very poor from Thomas. That was quicker, but that it was bad. The length was a full toss. So meat and drink for Salt, who is in tremendous form. He will never miss out on those with the sort of form that he's in.
Yesterday in the interview, Ravman Powell said that they have plans how to bowl to Salt. I hope this is not the plan. As we watch Thomas over the wicket, bowl to Salt, that's a much better delivery, tight, back of a length, the batsman defend down back to the bowler, and there is no run. Continue, Andre.
Yes, Thomas really needs to get his bearing right. He needs to come and really hit the deck. He has a pace. He has a pace to trouble the batters. And although it's a good batting pitch, I think that when you have pace can trouble anyone, irrespective of the pitch that you're actually playing on.
Yes, Hussein has a very good record at this ground. Thomas over the wicket, bowl to Butler, again, good delivery, but the batsman steered it away down to the fielder coming off the boundary. That's much better by Thomas. He's hitting the deck a little harder. That one was 140 kilometers per hour.
Indeed. And that is all we ask. You come and really, let it go. As they say, 140, that's really good pace right there.
So Butler 11 and Jack 7 are the batsmen out as Thomas turns at the top of his mark. Hussein just fixing that hat on his head. Thomas passed the umpire, bowl again to Livingstone, and that one right sharply. The batsman took his right hand off the bat. That one again was 140. So good last 3 deliveries from Thomas here. 10 gone off the over so far, but those last 3 deliveries have been very well bowled, Andre.
In bowl indeed, and bowl with pace. And you see, pace actually matters. There's very little batters can do when you hit that sort of length, coming at 140. There's no way you're able to hit that 1 for 6. No way.
I see Supernovas is saying that the last ball of his first over was 145. Well, he needs to get more up at that pace. He comes in now. For the last delivery of his second over, he's in bowl to Salt, and Salt again just guide this into the offside. The man comes off the cover boundary field. Those last 4 deliveries is what we want to see from O'Shane Thomas. 11 off the over, but the last 4 were well bowled.
Very, very well bowled, and that is all we ask of Thomas. Even if he's not going to get a wicket, but at least, get containing the batters, not letting them get a boundary is good.
So I think the score is 50 at the end of the power play, 50 for 2, because we're now at the end of the power play. It's not on the screen, but I think we're at 39 after 5 overs, so and 11 off that 1, 3 singles and 2, 4. It should be 50, yes, 50 for 2 after 6 overs. England just knows the power play, Andre, or West Indies, by picking up 2 wickets, is ahead?
I think it's just about even Steven right now. The fact that we got 2 wickets and just 50 runs scored, I think it's just about even.
Is this pitch going to slow down later in the day and doesn't play as well as it did on Tuesday? Or the fact that the evening is getting cooler, it won't have much impact on the pitch?
It seemed a bit slower than the previous game, because it doesn't seem as if
Moti bowls to Salt, and Salt drives down to long off for a single. Powell field sends the return in. 51 for 2 after 5.1 over. Livingstone comes in to strike. Gudakesh Moti is bowling round the wicket, and he's bowling to Livingstone. So Supernova to Salt has 324 runs in this series so far, most by a full member nation in a 5-match series down the leg side from Moti. Turns away by Livingstone. It running towards the 5-leg boundary. Shea up gives chase. The fielder comes around, stopped it, and they go back for the 3rd run. Good running here by the English team. Leg by signal. 3 leg by. Good running there. I can bet you the West Indies would only have run 2, Andre.
Yes, that's the difference between West Indies and a lot of other teams. Is the running between the wicket. We don't push as hard, as a lot of other teams between the wicket. And running that's very, very important. Running between the wicket, because
yes,
of
indeed.
course not all runs they won't be. Other teams just don't rely on boundaries.
Moti round the wicket, ball to Salt. He hit this high in the air as he got in the distance. Let's see. Yes, you bet. Out of the ground, 6 more by Salt, and Salt is he's really salting up the West Indies bowlers here. He's cooking them, and he's making sure that he seasons them properly.
As they say, he's rubbing salt into the wounds of West Indies.
No. That was a lovely shot by Salt. I would love to see Moti go over the wicket to him, though. You have to change something, man. Go over the wicket and try something different. I would love to see that. Let's watch Gudakesh Moti. He grips the ball in his fingers now. Round the wicket, ball to Salt. Tight, he's out bowled. Yes, Moti got his man. Salt goes bowled. What a delivery from Moti. It touched down just about mid and half and leaves them. And Salt will not get that 3 consecutive century. Well bowled by Gudakesh Moti. It touched down just about mid and half and then leave him. And at the top of mid and half, well bowled by Gudakesh Moti. Brilliant delivery.
Beautiful ball by Gudakesh Moti. And it really, that's a lot of courage after being hit for a boundary to come and fight the delivery. He got it to a big, it spun big time and bowled Salt all ends up. Beautifully bowled by Gudakesh Moti.
Yes, so no 3 half century, but that's where you need to bowl most of the delivery. The one that was hit for 6 was outside the half stump in the slot. This one was tighter on mid and half. It touched down. Salt didn't know whether he should come on the front foot or go on the back foot. And by the time that he decided what to do, he was Salt. And he was bowled by Gudakesh Moti. Well bowled by Moti.
Indeed. I thought that was a beautiful delivery. That wasn't a nice in-between length, not knowing whether to come forward or going backwards. So he was caught on the crease and and he could do nothing about that delivery. Well bowled by Gudakesh Moti.
Supernova 22 is saying, I've never seen Moti so animated before. Yes, Warrior, Moti got him. And Supernova 22 again is saying, I love the energy today. Yes, there seems to be a different energy. And some persons, they have a lot to say about England winning those 2 matches. Comments that cannot be made on here. Let's watch Moti. He's going to bowl to Arabrook. He's in bowl to Brook defense down the off side of the pitch. Puran comes from behind the stump field and there is no run. Lovely delivery. Knock back the mega stump there by Gudakesh Moti. He's a good looking bowler. Definitely. Happy to see that from Moti. As Brook secures, Moti comes in, slips in place. Bowl to Brook, short outside the half stump and he cuts it away. Down to the man coming off the cover boundary who sends the return in 61 for 3 after 7 overs. Good going by the West Indies, Andre.
Very good going indeed. And it seemed to me that, the pitch is, as you said, is a tad slower than the previous T20 game. So I think it's probably going to get slower and slower. So West Indies need to bowl well here and need to restrict England for a total, say, less than, say, 180, because anything probably over that, I think it could prove very, very challenging, especially with the 2 leg spin bowlers that England possess.
Yes, and that's why I was asking the question, will the coolness of the evening prevent this pitch from slowing up too badly? And if there's a little dew later in the evening, will that just allow the ball to slide on some more? So this is Russell coming back into the attack for his 2nd over. So Powell here really mixing up his bowlers here. So Olders bowled 1 so far. Moti 1. Thomas and Hussain have both bowled 2 overs and Russell is back for his 2nd over as the evening sun shone brightly on the face of Arabrook, the England batsman. Donald Popper, good afternoon. How are you, sir? Good going by the team. Yes, indeed, it's good going. 61 for 3. West Indies, I would consider, have the edge at this stage. The run rate is just about 8.7 or thereabout. Russell over the wicket, bowls to Arabrook, short, tucked it off his hip, down to the man at backward square leg. That looks to be Shafrain Rutherford. Sends the return in. 62 now for 3. Livingstone, who is on 1, comes into strike. Brook is on 2. England been asked to take first strike by West Indies. Robman Powell winning the toss earlier today. 2 changes have been made to the West Indies 11. Charles coming in for Myers, and Thomas for Ford. England went into the match with an unchanged team. Russell over the wicket, ball to Livingstone, who cuts and misses. It goes through to Pooran, who fails to call it, but keeps it in front of him. There is no run, and West Indies are really doing good at this stage, Andre.
Very, very, very good start by the West Indies. They have the run rate under control, and I like what Powell is doing is really ringing in the changes. So not giving the batters any chance to get off any particular bowler, and it is working really well for the West Indies.
Russell bowled to Livingstone, and that one came back to him short. He has to take his right hand off the bat, guide it into the offside. King fields. They go through for a single. Did they go through? No, it looks like they did not get a run. So the score remains on 63 for 3. Yes, they got a run. 63 for 3. Brook comes back into strike. He's on 2. Russell in his second over. 7.3 overs has been bowled so far. As Russell turns at the top of his mark, he now begins to move in. He's halfway there, passes the umpire, and bowl a full toss to Brook, who drives straight down the ground for 4. That was a full toss, begging to be hit, Andre, and Brook duly obliged and drove it straight past the bowler down to the boundary for 4.
Of course, so easily done by Harry Brook. We know that Harry Brook is a fantastic young player. He's not going to miss out on those, and that one was begging to be hit, and Harry Brook obliged by putting it. Lovely shot down the ground for 4.
Yes, good afternoon, Mike Sampson. Thank you for that. You have never missed a show. You're always here. We appreciate that, Mike Sampson. Thank you very much, and please continue to support us. 67 for 3. We are over number 8. Andre Russell makes his way in up to the wicket, ball to Brook, and Brook just paddled this one forward of square as the fielder from backward square leg and mid wicket on the boundary converts, sends the return in. 68 for 3. 1 to come in over number 8. Russell needs to finish this over well, Andre.
Yes, he actually needs to finish well. He started pretty well, and he bowled a poor delivery in which Harry Brook hit straight down the ground before, but he just needs to finish well and keep the pressure on the English batters.
Russell passes the umpire, bowl a slow delivery to Livingstone. He tuck it into the hand side. They run hard for the first one. The touchdown come back for the second one. Well run by the Englishmen. And the score moves up now to 70 for 3. A good over by Russell despite the boundary. It was a good over. It's cricket we are playing, and ball will go for boundary. Good over overall, Andre.
Yes, good over indeed. Russell is actually not giving the batsmen any room at all to free their arms, and he's changing up, he's mixing up the deliveries, bowling those slower ones in. I do believe that his length has been spot on for the most part, and it's good to see that the West Indies have controlled things thus far in the English innings.
Yes, well done. Valerie, he still has that nigger. I play a clip from Powell earlier, and I will play that clip during the drinks break again, so those who have never heard it about Shepherd, so that they can hear that clip. Love this. Marie Fagan is saying that he loves this. Mike Sampson is saying, I feel that Mr. Haynes has something against Trinidad players. And so bowl out. Yes, catch taken. Brooks goes. Look to paddle sweep. And he's out. Moti has picked up his second wicket. And England are 70 for 4 after 8.1 overs. West Indies large and in charge, Andre.
Very much in charge, and there was Harry Brook looking to paddle sweep that one. He didn't time it properly, and it was an easy catch by the keeper. And West Indies are really firmly in charge of this game here, the 5th and final one of the year, trying to give the West Indian public a nice Christmas present, Mr. Brown.
Yeah, yes, because it will definitely make a difference to our Christmas mood. Now that the wicket have gone down, just listen to what Powell said about Shepherd. I'm just going to play that clip. This is when he was asked about Shepherd injury. This is what Powell had to say.
It's one of those little niggling injury where you're going to manage and control in a 24-hour span. So it's a little bit difficult to push him out of the squad. He hasn't played the last 2 games, but we'll assess him for the next 24 hours and see if he comes up fit.
Yeah, so that was yesterday, and he was clearly saying that the injury that Romario Shepherd has is not an injury that you can just make a definitive decision on it, and that is why he is in the squad, because they're always thinking that he can play the next match. That is how I interpreted what he said, Andre. That's what you got from it?
That is exactly what I got from it.
Yes. Yes, Marie Fagan. Andrew from Birmingham, good. Motino goes round the wicket, ball to Ali. Ali plays it into the onside, goes through for a single, 71 for 4. So Moti really bowling well here now. So Marie Fagan is saying, yes, wicket. And Mr. Supernova is saying, Moti is proving the best spinner in the Caribbean, no matter the format. Supernova 22, you remember when I was saying that a year ago, Supernova 22? Yes, man, you remember when I was saying that? Go West Indies, go. Yes, Andrew Carr, who is tuning in from Birmingham in England. I know there's a big West Indies community in Birmingham. Moti bowls to Livingston, who defend down the offside of the pitch. The bowler field and is followed through, and there is no run. Score remains 71 for 4. Very, very big West Indies community in Birmingham. I know it's probably a bit chilly now as Moti comes in, bowl to Livingston, who gives himself room. He goes deep in his crease and stroke this out to the fielder coming off the cover boundary, sends the return in 72 for 4. Moeen Ali comes back into strike with Gudakesh Moti really bowling well today. He's in his second over. He has picked up 2 for 10 thus far. Good bowling here by Moti. Moeen Ali is on 1. Livingstone is on 5 from 7 deliveries, 73 for 4. Gudakesh Moti comes in over the wicket, ball to Ali. Ali just stands up tall and drives this off the back foot down to long on for a single. They go through for 1, 73 for 4. Now 1 to come in over number 9. It's been bowled by Gudakesh Moti. The batsman on strike is Livingstone. He's on 5. He has been very good in the series thus far as Moti comes in, bowl to Livingstone. Nice tight delivery, cannot beat short mid-wicket. At the end of over number 9, England been asked to take first strike by the West Indies, or 73 for 4. Definitely good going here, Andre.
Very good going by Gudakesh Moti and the West Indies. Bowling really tight line and length, and giving very little away. And at this point in time, they are very much in front after the end of the 9th over, and they just need to continue bowling these tight line and length and keep on stifling the English batters.
Well said. So Supernova 22 is saying that a year ago you would have given it to Hussein. No problem, dear. I don't have any issue with that, And Mr. Casanova, Trinis are always upset when you say Moti is better than Hussein. It's our opinions, It's all our opinion. The most important thing for me, though, Andre, as Older comes back into the attack, Andre, the most important thing for me is that we now realize that both can play in the same team. Older over the wicket, ball to Ali, who drives this. He never timed it. It goes into the offside. There is no run. The score remains on 73 for 4. We have been saying it for a long time that both of them can play in the same team, Andre. And the West Indies hierarchy finally realizes that.
Exactly. And I never had an issue with that. I mean, think about it. Why is it people have a problem when they said probably playing 2 leg spinner or 2 left arm spinner?
Power, Older over the wicket, ball to Ali in the slot, hit it up and over the fielder, gives chase. Good sliding effort by Russell. They are back for the second. The return comes in on the bounce to Puran, and they will get only 2 as the score moves up now to 75 for 4 in over number 10. Continue with your comments, Andre.
Yes, if you have 2 left arm pace bowlers, right, in your team, and they are 2 best pace bowlers, nobody has an issue with them playing in the team. But if it's 2 leg spinner or 2 left arm spinner, how can you play 2 left arm spinner or 2 leg spinner in a team?
Older over the wicket, short to Ali, who pulls down to the man on the mid-wicket boundary, but it bounces to him. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 74 for 6. Continue, sir.
Yes. If you have, as I was saying, if they are 2 best bowlers or 2 better bowlers, why not play them? Not because they are 2 left arm spinners. or two leg spinners if that's the case, it shouldn't be a problem. Because if you have, there's no problem if there's two left arm pace bowlers. There's not an issue with that.
As Older comes in over the wicket, the balls to Livingstone, who tucked this off his pad to mid wicket. They drag trap through for a single, and that's all they will get. The score moves up to 77 for 4. Good bowling here by Older so far in this match. 10 deliveries, and they have conceded only 12 runs. We will take that any day. Look at I think it was Murray Bennett and Bob Allen, the two left-arm spinner from Australia who bowled on West Indies in the 80s. We have seen it a lot of times, especially with the Sri Lanka team. Older over the wicket, ball to Ali, short again, pulls, misses, through to the keeper. Lovely take there by Puran. He took it on the bounce, 77 for 4. Good bowling here by Older, Andre.
Yeah, very, very good bowling in by Jason Waller. He has come up really well today, and he's bowling with a lot of variety, and he's putting in really good service for the West Indies today.
So the run rate has dropped below 8. Run rate is dropping, so SO over the wicket. Older ball to Ali, who drives straight to the field at mid-off. No run at the end of over number 10. And this is a drinks break. England been asked to take first strike by the West Indies. Are 77 for 4. Andre, it's over to you for the live commentary.
Yes, so it's really good going by the West Indies here. Just England is going at 7.7 runs per over in the first 10 overs. I thought that they bowled pretty well. All the bowlers have bowled well. And I was particularly impressed with how the Captain Powell have actually made his changes in terms of the bowling. So pretty good bowling from West Indies, and they just need to continue into the next 10 overs.
Yes, as Mary Fagan is saying, this now sounds like a match. Okay, Mary Fagan. And Mary Fagan is also saying great bowlers. Very good. Thank you very much, Mary Fagan. Mr. Casanova is saying that Older has to bowl well today so he can get a contract to play T20 franchise. As the fielders are still on the field, Andre, I just want to point out something here. And it seems to me, and I'm asking a question. Last week, India beat England comfortably in a test match, setting them almost 500 runs to win, then bowling them out for 131. Comfortable. Now, this week, starting last night, and the match continues 12 midnight in the Eastern Caribbean, 11 p.m. in Jamaica tonight. India bowled out Australia for 219, and they are 98 for 1. And I'm wondering, is this a power shift in women cricket? Is the power base of women cricket switching towards India, Andre? And just before you answer that, what is very interesting in this match is that Australia bat 77.4 overs, 78 overs. And India bat 19 overs. That's 97 overs in the day's play. And in the men match, we cannot get 90 overs in the days. What's the difference? But first, answer the first question. Is this a power shift in the base of female cricket?
I don't think so. India has always been very, very solid, and I don't think I'm trying to go back into my memory to see if when's the last time that England or Australia have actually played a test match in Indian condition. A lot of matches have been played outside of India in recent times. I know that, for instance, that matches have been played in England and I think in Australia. But I don't think neither England or Australia have played test matches in India in recent times. And, in their condition, India's always going to be on top in their condition. So I don't really think that is a change in terms of the power shifting of the power. I think Australia is still very, very strong and is superior to the other teams. But in Indian condition, India will always reign supreme.
Oh, okay. But why can they get in so many overs in a day's play in the women game and cannot get it in the men game?
Well, for one, the bowlers, their run-up is not as that they have a lot of fast bowlers. You have a lot of medium fast bowlers, a lot of spinners. They use a lot of spinners, so therein they can get in a lot more overs than the men, and they probably tend to waste less time than men in setting field, and doing with all these theatrics as the men do. So you're gonna find that they will bowl more overs than the men. So it's gonna be Akil Hussain around the wicket, bowl to Livingston as on the back foot, plays back that one straight back to the bowl, and there's no run. The score is on 77 for 4. Akil Hussain in his third over, the 11th of the English innings. Livingston is on 6. Hussain around the wicket to bowl to Livingston, and he's back. He's just playing that one to the man at short cover. There's no run. The score remains at 77 for 4. Moeen Ali is on 5 from 7. Livingston is on 6 from 11. Hussain at the top of his mark. He comes in around the wicket to bowl to Livingston. Bowl to Livingston is on the back foot and playing that one to the man at long on area. They go through for an easy single. The score moves on to 78 for 4 rather. Livingston is on 7. Moeen Ali is on 5. And there is the coach Sammy is at the boundary, probably having a few words to the skipper Powell. Probably making a few suggestions. Yes. Hussain is going to come over the wicket to bowl to Moeen Ali. Over the wicket, bowl to Ali. And Ali's on the back foot and playing that one to the man at long on. They go through for an easy single. Andre Russell does the fielding. The score moves on to 79 for 4. 2 runs from the over thus far. We're into over number 11. Moeen Ali is on 6. Livingston is on 7. Hussain is back around the wicket to Livingston. Past the umpire now. Bowl to Livingston is on the back foot and is pulling that one to the man at the deep mid-wicket area. A single is all there will be. The score moves on to 80 for 4. Still in over number 11. 1 ball to come in over number 11. Moeen Ali is back on strike. It's going to be Akil Hussain. And there is Moeen Ali. He looks around, looks at the field. He settles. He waits on Hussain, who comes in now to bowl to Ali. Passes umpire now, bowl to him on the back foot and hitting that one into the man at the backward point area. They go through for an easy single. A single is all they'll get. The score moves on to 80 for 4 after over number 11. Well bowled by Akil Hussain.
Yes, that was a very good over by Akil Hussain, just keeping on the pressure on the Indian batsmen. Andrew Carr is saying, yes, there's a big community here in Birmingham. Pitch looks today. What do you think? I said that I think that the pitch is a little slower today. It is not a belter as it was in the first match. And so we expect that it will not be a high-scoring game. I think that I was going to say it, Andre, but I think this was what Sammy was saying to Ravman Powell. I know I'm talking after the fact, and and I can say anything, but I definitely think this is what he was saying to Ravman Powell, that he should bring back Thomas into the attack. I think so.
And he's in back. Let us see what he'll do now. It's going to be Thomas now to bowl to Livingston. Up to bowl to Livingston, and this drive and it's in the air. Straight to the man at the cover boundary. They go through for an easy single. And I'm expecting Thomas to bowl some short ones at Ali. We know that Ali is not the best at playing the short deliveries. So I'm expecting Ali to face some chin music, Carlton.
Yes, I do think so. I definitely think that he will bowl some short ball to Ali. I would have loved to see a first slip there, and I definitely love to see a first slip.
Right, so it's gonna be Thomas to bowl to Ali up to the wicket. Bowl to Ali short, and he's flashing outside the off stump. He misses. He doesn't make any contact. I do believe he's gonna get some short stuff. And there was Thomas bowling that short one, but it was not lined in. It wasn't in line with the batsman. He flashed outside the off stump. He missed straight through to the keeper. There's no run. Thomas at the top of his mark.
Yes, I'll just take this comment quickly. England commentators were laughing at us.
Ali's pulling that one, a short delivery, but not to the height of we'll probably get in trouble. Pull that one straight to the man at deep mid wicket for a single. Yes, Carlton.
Yes, and so John Ricky, England commentators were laughing at us last game, and I don't see them laughing now. Today, it seems England is field salt team.
It's going to be Thomas now. He's going to come to bowl to Livingston. He passes umpire now. Bowl to Livingston. And Livingston is hitting that one. It's high. It's hard. It's over the mid-wicket area into the stands for 6. And there was Thomas just pitching that one, over pitching that one. And Livingston just came on the front foot and hit that one over the mid-wicket area for 6 lovely runs, Carlton.
Yes, and it was in the slot. It seems to be floated up. Is that Ian Bishop who dropped that catch? That one was just floated up into the slot. He needs to hit the pitch a little harder. Otherwise, he will go for runs. You know, he cannot be just floating up. Not a bad over so far, except for that 6, but he need to hit the pitch a little harder.
Indeed. And here comes Thomas to bowl to Livingston. Pass umpire, bowl to Livingston. It's short and it's pulling that one straight to the man at the backward square leg, on the backward square leg boundary. A single is all they'll get. The score moves on to 89 for 4 in over number 12. That's a delivery to come in over number 12. Livingston is on 16 from 16 deliveries. Moeen Ali is on 7 from 11 deliveries. And Thomas needs
to finish this over well. Let's see what will happen.
He's going to bowl to Moeen Ali. We know he's not the best player of the short delivery. So let us see how he finishes this over. Passes the umpire. Bowl to Ali is just short. And he's hitting that one. It's high. It's hard. It's up in the air. Just falling short at of the man at the mid-wicket area.
Yeah. Lucky there.
Pull that short delivery. He didn't get a hold of it. It wasn't there for a long period of time, but fell short of the man on the mid-wicket boundary. And a single is all they'll get. The score moves on to 90 for 4. Well bowled by Thomas.
Yeah. Yes, well bowled by Thomas. Lucky there for Halley. I don't know. Probably Charles didn't charge in as fast as he could be. Brian Banton, let me say this. Go ahead, Andre.
It's going to be Gudakish Moti. He's going to come to bowl to Ali. Ali is on 8 from 12. Gudakish Moti over the kick, bowl to Ali. And he's short and he's swung that one around to the man at the backward square leg area. A single is all they'll get. The score moves on to 91 for 4. Livingston comes back into strike. Moeen Ali is on 9 from 13. Moti in his 3rd over. He has figures of 2 for 12. He's going to come to bowl to Livingston. He's going to bowl around the wicket to Liam Livingstone. He tosses the ball from man to hand. There's a few changes being made to the field. We have a short third man, a man at backward point. And here comes Moti around the wicket, bowl to Livingstone, who is just driving that one to the man long off era as they get an easy single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 92 for 4.
As Brian Banton, just to reply to you very quickly, that may be so, Brian Banton, but we have to back the 11 player on the field. I personally would have played Chase, but Chase is not in the team. So let's be positive and back the 11 player that are playing.
And there was Gudakish Moti, just dropping that one way too short. And there was Moeen and he rocking back and hitting that one over the mid-wicket area into the stands for 6.
Yes, that was short from Moti and it duly get its treatment.
Yep. The score moves on to 98 for 4. We're in over number 13. It's 2 for 19 from 2.3 overs by Gudakish Moti. And here he is over the wicket. Boto is much better delivery this time around. Yorker delivery which was dug out to the man at the backward square leg area. They got a single. The score moves on to 99 for 4. Moeen Ali moves on to 16. Livingston is back in strike. He's on 17 runs from 17 deliveries. Moti has 2 deliveries to come in the 13th over. Moti around the wicket to both Livingston is short and hitting that one to the man at the deep mid-wicket area. They go through for an easy single. The fielder returns, which is Brandon King. The 100 comes up for England. They're 100 for 4 in over number 13, bowled by Gudakish Moti.
Yes. Very interesting. Thank you, Robert Holmes. Thank you very much, Robert Holmes. And please follow Robert Holmes' instruction and hit that like button, please.
Ball to Ali, who hit that one into the deep mid-wicket area. They go through for 1. They come back through for an easy 2. And that's at the end of the over, at the end of the 13th over. England is on 102 for 4. Moeen Ali is on 18 runs from 16 deliveries. Livingston is 18 from 18 deliveries. Just 3 extras in the England innings thus far. Really well done by the West Indies, Carlton.
Yes, very well done. And Robert Ains, thank you again. Robert Holmes, sorry. There's a question here from SO, and I wonder if the English would have taken that catch. And that's a genuine question to be asked if they would have taken. Supernova 22 is saying, rare to see a spinner bowl a Yorker, but Moti just did it. Indeed, he just did it. And again, Supernova is saying, England have picked up the pace these last 2 overs. Yes, we expect them to do. As Russell comes back into the attack, Ken Rice-Smith. From here, England should get maximum 160. What's your thoughts on that, Andre? 160?
Yeah, 160, 170. And here comes Russell. Let us see how he goes. He's going to go ball to Livingston. His Yorker leg delivery. He dug that one out to the man at long on. Good bowling here from Andre Russell. He has bowled pretty well today. He has been spot on with his line and his length today. The score moves on to 103 for 4. We're in over number 14. Good delivery there from Andre Russell.
Yes, indeed. And we love to see how they are executing today. But they need to get the wicket off Ali. They need a first slip for Ali. I've always said it.
It's going to be Andre Russell to bowl to Ali. He settles. He waits on Russell. He's going to come over the wicket to him. Pass the umpire and bowl to Russell. And it's short. And I won't. There's Ali looking to pull that one. Got an edge where you said the fielder would have been, Carlton, right in the first slip. It would have been an easy catch for the man at first slip.
How many times, not just today, how many times when I said, when Ali comes to the crease, you bring the pace and put a first slip there. How many times have I said it, Andre?
You have said it an infinite number of times, Carlton. Here comes Russell to bowl to Ali once more. In bowl to Ali is wide. We'll call, wow, it's not called a wide by the umpire. That looked a little bit wide to me. There was Russell.
I think Ali was giving himself a little room there. So maybe that's why it wasn't called wide. I think that he was really giving himself room.
So it's going to be Andre Russell. He's back at the top of his mark. 107 for 4. Moeen Ali settles. He's going to come to bowl to Ali. In pass umpire bowl to Ali is short. There's a short. And it's the slower bouncer. And he misses that one. It goes by to be taken by the keeper. Well bowled by.
Yes, well bowled again by Andre Russell. He's really mixing it up a lot in this spell. And we hope that he just finishes this over properly. He's really mixing up. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes. 2 deliveries to come in the 14th over bowled by Andre Russell. He's going to come to bowl to Moeen Ali. He passes the umpire just about now. Bowl to Ali is short. And Ali is looking to hit that one. It's high. It's up in the air. It's falling short again in front of the man at the mid-wicket boundary. It doesn't seem as if they're running in hard enough. Those mid-wicket fielders, those fielders on the boundary, Carlton.
It doesn't matter how many runs you make. If you cannot take those catches, your team is going to under pressure. You have to take those catches. They need to get Moti out, not Moti. They need to get Hussein out, They need to get Ali out before Moti and Hussein comes back into the attack. That's why I call those two names. And twice now, Johnson Charles was unable to get to the ball because he was moving so slow.
He's sleeping, looks to be sleeping on the mid wicket boundary. It's going to be Andre Russ. He's going to come around the wicket, presumably to bowl probably full and wide, those wide Yorkers outside off stump. He's going to come around the wicket to bowl to Livingston. Passes umpire now. Bowl to Livingston. Lovely delivery there by Russell. Lovely Yorker length delivery. And all Livingston could do is to dig that one out to the man at long off boundary rather. That's well bowled by Andre Russell. Very good over for Andre Russell. At the end of over number 14, it's 109 for 4. Moeen Ali is on 23 and Livingston is on 20.
Yes, and let me just run through some of the comments as we go through the over break. I'll see how many I can get through. I won't necessarily respond. Anyway you take it, John Ricketts is saying England will lose today. Galen Evans, welcome to the show. Happy to have you here. I am watching the sales in the market. Okay, I got you, Galen Evans. England should get 167, and SO is saying, ouch, and Supernova 22 is saying, if only Puran was an inch taller. Yes, but they needed to have the first slip there for the gentleman. I always say it when Ali comes in, pace, first slip.
Livingston is back. He pushes that one to the man at the short mid-wicket here as Brandon King. He feels the score is on 109 for 4. We're into over number 15. Akil Hussain around the wicket to bowl to Livingston. He bowled to Livingston, and Livingston is playing that one off the back foot to the man at the long on boundary. They go through for an easy single. The score moves on to 110 for 4. Livingston moves on to 21. Is Ali back on strike? He's on 23. Akil Hussain in his fourth and final over. His final over for the West Indies for 2023. Let us see how he goes here. Akil Hussain is going to come over the wicket to bowl to Ali. Pass umpire, bowl to Ali. And Ali is sitting that one. It's high, it's hard, it's going. Will he be taken? It's caught. Yes! Good teamwork there by Andre Russ and Powell. And there was Bonelli giving Hussain the charge, managing to hit that one to the man at long on area. Andre Russell in combination with Powell took a beautiful catch. Well done by Akil Hussain. England loses their 5th wicket, 110 for 5, Carlton.
Wow, that's high drama. I wonder if the script was written. I just was wondering if this is a show, this is something from Hollywood, because they almost make a mess of it. Christopher Bristol is saying that your virgin is saying that they are going to get up to 190. Let's watch his foot. Down, not touching it not touching. Out of his hand, that's look good. And now look at the drama here now. It's a script. He's on his back foot. He realized he has to come forward and he dives forward and took it inches from the ground. That must be from Hollywood. Christopher Bristol is bigging you up, Andre.
Yeah, big up, Christopher. Welcome, Christopher.
Yes. Thank you, Valerie. Please slash a like on the video, please. Excellent spell by Russell. Supernova is saying, John Ricketts is saying that Charles is not moving in with the ball, and Mr. Brown definitely he's on his back foot on the boundary. John Ricketts, thank you. Good teamwork indeed. Russell, Russell almost give it away. Lal, why you say that? Why? I don't know why you said that. I just didn't. I think it was brilliant work. Russell got him. Yes, Supernova 22. Russell give Powell a soft throw. Lol. It was all in the script. Excellent catch by Powell. Christopher Bristol is saying good catch, and I think that I've covered most of the comments. Over back to you, Andre.
Yes, really good catch. And I think that players these days, they practice that a lot. So once he saw him going for the catch, he was aware that it could have been prior to him. And there is Sam Curran hitting that one to the man at the covered area, the deep cover. They go through for an easy single. Sam Curran is off the mark right away. Yeah, I think
yes, I remember.
Saying saw him come in there and he dropped it sharp, so he couldn't get underneath it, and all he could do was hit it to the man at long on area. Hussain around the wicket to Livingston. Both Livingston is on the back foot. straight back to the bowler. The bowler feels well, and there's no run. Akil Hussein with his final delivery of the series coming up. It's going to be Hussein to bowl to Livingston. Let us see how he finishes. Hussein around the wicket. Bowl to Livingston is on the back foot and play the one to the man at the backward point. There's no run, and that's the end of a spell, and end of a very, very good spell from Akil Hussein. After 4 overs, he has taken 2 for 20. After 15 overs, the score is 111 for 5. If it was David Shepherd in the middle, you would have been doing some hop, skipping, and jumping out there, Carlton.
Yes, I expect that they will try to get rid of Thomas over first. So I expect Thomas to bowl this 16th over. Oh, Joe is saying that this was an easy throw. Yes, brilliant bowling by Hussein. 2 for 20 from his 4 overs. He has always done well on this ground. And even in the match where they got, when they chased down the 220, he did bowl well. He also bowled well again. Despite the 260, you could say that he was the best of 4 bowlers. 4 overs for 36 runs. So Hussein always bowled well here, supernova. And he's saying that, Valerie are saying that we want Curran. So you think that Curran should be the next man to out supernova 22 is saying. Here's the most important part. 5 overs to go. Reduce them to anything below 165, Andre.
Yes, hold a ball that one to Curran is on the back foot and pulls that one to the man at the long on area. They go through for an easy single. The score moves on to 112 for 5. We're into over number 16 bowled by Jason Holder. So far, Holder's bowled 2.1 overs, 1 for 13. Sam Curran is on 2 from 2 deliveries. Livingston is on 21 from 24. And the steel bands play. We know that Trinidad is known for their steel band, and they're playing away. They're having a lot of fun out there at Tarouba, the Brian Lara Stadium. It is going to be Holder with his second delivery around the wicket to bowl to Livingston. And his ball at short, and Livingston is hitting that one high, hard, over the square leg here for 6. And there was Jason Holder pitching that one short. And Livingston came inside of the wicket and let's flick that one over the middle square leg area for 6. Lovely runs there, Carlton.
Yes, and that groundsman must be suffering some bruise, but it was a poor delivery from Holder. It was just begging to be hit, and Livingstone just helped it along the way. Livingstone was a strike rate, starting this match with a strike rate very close to 200. That was meat and drink for him, and he just helped it over forward of square leg for 6.
Yes, and there was Holder pitching that one short outside of stump, and Livingston on the back foot and square cutting that one straight to the man at the cover boundary, and they just get a single, and that is all they'll be. The score moves on to 119 for 5 in over number 16, bowled by Jason Holder. Livingston moves on to 28 from 26. Sam Curran is now back on strike. He's on 2 from 2 deliveries face. Holder making some.
Quick visit saying that West Indies is going to win this one, and England will only make 168. Thank you, Andrew Carr.
Yeah, Holder both. There's Holder both to Livingston outside our stump, slashed and missed by Sam Curran straight to the keeper. There's no run. Score remains at 119 for 5. In over number 16. This is the 3rd over bowled by Jason Holder. So far, he has taken 1 for 20 from 2.4 overs. Holder turns at the top of his mark, on his way now to bowl to Sam Curran. Pass umpire, bowl to Curran. He's bowling that one short. Curran is pulling that one to the man at the deep middle area. They go through for singles. Charles coming to strike.
And I expect Morty to bowl over number 17. I don't think you want to keep him later than that.
That's right. And it's going to be Holder. 2 deliveries to come in over number 16. Around the wicket to bowl to Livingston. And he's a bit full outside the off stump. He drives straight back to the bowler. There's no run. He remains on 28. The score remains on 120. And it's actually 120 for 5 after over number 16. West Indies just keeping the English batters on check right here, Carlton.
Yes, well done. And John Ricketts, I would say that they can't make 160. So John Ricketts, quick visit saying that England is going to make 168. And John Ricketts is saying that they cannot make 160. Well, 124 overs to get 48 to make that. As expected, Moti comes back into the attack. Michael Douglas, not a bad over at this stage. Definitely not. And so John Ricketts is saying England heads is going to roll for losing back-to-back series. So they are very, very worried. I agree with you, John Ricketts. I think Butler will get the sack if they lose this match. Go ahead, Andre.
Yeah, Moti bowls a full toss, and Sam Curran hit that one straight to the man at the cover boundary. They go through for an easy single. The score moves on to 121 for 5. Moti into his final over here. Very, very crucial over being bowled by Gudakish Moti. He grips the ball. He's going to come around the wicket to bowl to Livingston. Here comes Moti, bowl to Livingston. He missed that one. He's coming to the line and he totally missed that one, and there's no run scored. A dot ball is priceless at this stage of the game. Score means at 121 for 5. Gudakish Moti. He will come around the wicket once more to bowl to Livingston, around the wicket, bowl to Livingston, and Livingston is on the back foot and he's caught, bowl and caught. That's brilliantly done by Gudakish Moti. And there was Livingston on the back foot. He was trying to drive that one straight back to the bowl, and there goes Livingston, gone for 28. West Indies have struck once more, Carlton, 121 for 6.
That's a crucial blow. Very, very crucial. And he just outfoxed Livingstone there with a lack of pace. Livingstone was through the shot a mile too early, a hour before the ball reached him. Well bowled Moti, just varying his pace, and Livingstone just top it back to Moti, who just dive forward and took a comfortable catch. And West Indies is in charge of this match right now at 121 for 6. And probably, just probably, John Ricketts is right when he said they won't make 160. And so Valerie R is saying in the chat that Livingstone is gone, and Michael Douglas is saying West Indies bowl better when the ball is sticking in the pitch. Okay, thank you for your comment. Over to you, Andre. Well bowled by Gudakesh Moti.
Very well bowled indeed. And as I said, I think the ball this pitch is really slowing up. It has slowed up appreciably from the last one. And the batsmen are having some difficulty in timing the deliveries. So it will indeed be tough for them to get, say, 170. Moti continues over around the wicket, bowl to walks, and he's forward and playing back to the bowler. There's no run. Well bowled again, Gudakish Moti.
Yes, so brilliant going from Moti so far. You have picked up 3 for 24 at this stage with one delivery. Go
Here
ahead.
comes Moti bowl, and he's forward, drives to the man at the short middle wicket here. There's no run. Well bowled again, Moti. Just a single run coming from the 17th over ball by Gudakish Moti. Excellent stuff here by Moti. Moti to bowl is bowl to walks and is driving that one to the man at short middle wicket area. And that's the end of a fine spell of bowling from Gudakish Moti. 4 overs, 3 for 24. Just a single coming in the 17th over with 1 wicket. Well bowled by Moti. Well done by the West Indies. England in a bit of trouble right here. 121 for 6. Over to you, Carlton.
Yes, so the 2 spinners once again have bowled 8 overs and have conceded only 44 runs and have picked up 5 wickets. Brilliant bowling from the 2 slow left-arm orthodox spinner. And that is why I would have played a 3rd spinner in this match. But then, as I said, we have to support the 11 that is playing. And Thomas is coming back for his final over. I will take 10 runs or less from this over once it isn't over 10, Andre.
Indeed. Anything 10 or less would be really, really good for us right here. Let us see how Thomas goes. He's going to come to bowl to Sam Curran. Sam Curran looks around the field. Thomas so far, 3 overs, none for 32. In his final over for the match. Let us see how it goes. Curran settles. Here comes Thomas. He's going to come over the wicket to bowl to Curran. Pass umpire now, bowl to Curran with short and he's on the off the back foot and hit that one to the man up the deep short cover area. There's no run taken.
That was a good delivery from Thomas. We just hopes that he can follow. It was hard into the pitch. He put some effort on it, and it was a good delivery from Thomas.
And there you have two little girls in the crowd. Say all they want for Christmas is for West Indies to win this game. That's all we want indeed. Here comes Thomas over the wicket to bowl to Kiran. He's on the back foot again and he's hitting that one to the man at the deep cover area. They go through for a quick single this time. That is all they'll be. The score moves on to 122 for 6. Good bowling here from Thomas.
Yes, and as those two little girls say, all they want for Christmas is a West Indies win. I'm telling you, a West Indies win will make Christmas a very, very more happy time than a West Indies loss. There are some persons who will not enjoy their Christmas if West Indies should lose this match today. I'm telling you, 122 for 6. Go ahead.
Indeed, Thomas is going to come. He's going to bowl to Wokes. Wokes is yet to get off the mark. He has so far faced 3 deliveries. He looks around the field. He now settles. There's a long on. There is a short mid wicket. Thomas comes in now. Bowl to Wokes. Gives himself room and just stabs that one into the backward point area. They go through for a single. That is all they'll get. The score moves to 123 for 6. In over number 18.
Thomas is really bowling good so far, and you know he could have kept Wokes and strike, but nonetheless he will still have to bowl good here now. Whosoever is batting, and he's not bowling so bad so far this over. Just hope that he can finish this off well.
Indeed, here comes Thomas. He's gonna come over the wicket to bowl to Kiran. Passes umpire now. Bowl to Kiran is on the back foot and hitting that one straight to the man at the deep at the cover area. There's no run taken. Well bowled again by Thomas. 2 runs so far from this over. 2 runs on 4 deliveries. Stamp Kiran, he's on 5 from 8. Wokes is 1 on 1 from 4. In over number 18, England is on 123 for 6.
Yes, and John Ricketts is saying, so we can erase the thoughts about playing 2 spinners. They are the ones taking the wicket. Yes, thank you. Nicholas Pooran will be key in this match.
And Kiran is on the back foot and playing that one to the point area. They go through for an easy single. The score moves on to 124 for 6. One ball to bowl by O'Shane Thomas. He's gonna come.
Can he end this over well?
Yeah.
I would prefer him bowl it to Wokes than to Curran. They just need to end it well.
Yep. He's gonna bowl to Wokes, who looks around the field. Here comes O'Shane Thomas. He's gonna come to bowl to Chris Wokes. Passes the umpire now. Bowl to Wokes, and he's on the back foot and just playing that one to the man at the long on area. They go through for 1. 1 is all they'll get. And the end of the over, just 4 runs coming from the over. There's the end of Thomas's spell. 4 overs, none for 36. Very good over from Thomas right here, Carlton.
Yes, a very good over, and thank you, Andre, for the ball by ball. As I will take the last 2 overs. You know, only 4 runs from that over from Thomas, and he has finished his spell. Bowling is 4 overs for 36 runs. And so Michael Douglas is saying that Nicholas Pooran will be key in this match. Shea Oak will also be key. Those chase anything under 160 and Shea Oak could play is natural game. I don't quite know. I think I get what you're saying. You know, I think I get what you're saying on second thought. 125 for 6. Russell round the wicket to Oaks, pitched up edge, stopped that short third man, caught. In fact, it's caught. It went in the air, and Wokes goes, and West Indies have picked up their 7th wicket. 125 for 7, Andre. West Indies should try to get England out for under 140 here.
Yes, they should. They're bowling pretty well. And I don't think that England have adapted to the slower nature of the pitch right here. The pitch has slowed considerably. The West Indies have executed their plan, and it was brilliantly bowled by Andre Russell. Yorker, brilliant, knocking back the half stump of Chris Wokes. Well bowled by Andre Russell. Coming back in the last two games, I think he has improved tremendously in terms of his Yorker deliveries.
Now, this is a very interesting question by Supernova 22, and it's a good observation. Is West Indies executing better in this match, Andre, or is the pitch getting harder to bat on? Andre? Andre probably not hearing. No, the question from Supernova 22, is the pitch getting harder to bat on, or is West Indies executing better?
A combination of both. A combination. We have seen that they have bowled far better than in the last T20 game. They have really executed their Yorkers pretty well today. They have
Russell round the wicket to Radamel, drives it back straight to him. Brilliant catch, or is he down on earth? Was it a catch, or did he hurt himself? So they are talking to him, though. I think it's a catch, I think it's a return catch. But he's indefinitely in pain. Did he catch it and let it go? We don't see. Yes, he did. What a brilliant catch by Andre Russell. It was back to him. He catch it. It seemed to have split the webbing in his finger. He catch the ball, let it go, and it Russell's on a trick. It won't feel so hot at this time, Andre.
No, it's brilliant. And even if he has a broken finger, he's going to continue. I don't think big man Russell's going to come off right here. It's a magnificent catch by him. Oh, well done indeed. Probably took in the tip of his finger right there. Probably the tip of his finger. So he'll be feeling some pain. Hope that it's not too bad. But brilliantly caught by Andre Russell.
Yes, Ken Rice Simit is making the comment that if we can get at least 50 in the power play, losing maximum 1 wicket, we should win the game. Yeah, well, I will take that any day. Supernova 22 saying that Russell from around the wicket has been excellent. True, Andre, he has been terrific from around the wicket.
He has been terrific. And I remember specifically calling for Russell. That was when the third game I asked, why has Russell not gone around the wicket?
As Rashid plays that one down to long on, they go through for a single, and it moves up now to 128 for 8. I think let's wait until the score come up as they are just showing you back the 2 wickets by Russell. So I'm just waiting on the score to come up here. We could check the score here now. 126 for 8. A brilliant return catch there by Andre Russell. 126 for 8. It seemed to have probably just hit him on his finger, not the webbing. It was a good catch there, and that's good harmony there from the West Indies. 126 for 8. Russell, in his final over, he has picked up 2 wickets at this stage. He has picked up 2 for 22 from his 3.3 overs. Let's watch as he comes in now. To bowl to Curran. He's in bowl to Curran, and Curran swings. He got a peeling edge. It's going away down to third man, though. Dropped by Hussain. Good effort. But he dropped it. They come back for the second. And will they get a third sloppy? No. They send him back. Curran send back Rashid. Well, I just want to see that replay. Was Hussain on the back foot? He ended up diving forward. But was he slow to get off the boundary, Andre?
No, I don't think he was slow. He ran in. It fell just short of him. I thought it was a brilliant effort there by Akil.
No, man, that's a drop. That's a dolly. He circled the ball instead of cut to the ball. This Russell to bowl to Sam Curran, who goes for a big shot inside edge into the pad, no run. They score 128 for 8. Andre, I think that he circled the ball instead of cut to the ball, and he still reached there, and he should have taken the catch. And so with Curran going then, I would not expect England to get up to 140. 128 for 8. one to come in Russell final over. So 1 over to come after this one. It is going to be bowled by Jason Holder, and we do hope that is one of Jason Holder better over. Are you worried that Holder is bowling the last over?
I'm going to back all this time around. I'm backing the big man to execute. This is his final delivery for the West Indies for some time. So I hope.
Russell over the wicket to Curran. Beautiful Yorker. He dug it out, and Holder runs and shield the ball down to Hussain coming off the third man boundary. What a spell by Andre Russell. So after 19 overs, being asked to take first strike, England are 129 for 8. Russell have completed his 4 overs and have gotten 2 for 25. O'Shane Thomas, none for 36 from his 4 overs. O'Shane cannot buy a wicket, but this was a good bowling performance from him, except for those 2 deliveries in that second over. Akil Hussain, 2 for 20 from his 4 overs. Jason Holder, who will bowl the final over, is going for 7 runs and overs. His 3 overs have conceded 21 so far. And Budakesh Moti, the pick of the bowlers, getting 3 for 24 from his 4 overs. Andre, what are your thoughts on this final over coming up?
I do believe it's a really good team effort. All the bowlers have bowled pretty well today. You know, Thomas went the most expensive, but even he came back and bowled really well, only going for I think 3 or 4 runs in his final over. So it's a really good team effort on the part of the West Indies. They really come to the party today, and they really look purposefully. They look energetic, and they look as if they want to give us a really good Christmas present.
Holder over the wicket, ball to Curran in the air, short. He swings it down towards long, and Charles comes across. He stopped the boundary. They are back for the second. 131 for 8. 5 deliveries to come in the English innings. So that was short by Holder, and some Curran pull it away down to long on for 2. As we watch now, as Holder, as I take your comment, Christopher Bristol is saying that West Indies got this in the jar, lock and seal. Bonnie, welcome to the show. Please remember to slash a like in the video and click on the subscribe button. Holder over the wicket, ball to Curran, and Curran aiming for the big drive. It got the inner portion of the bat and goes down to the man at Mindan, who comes in, send the return in. Is there a run out there? They're going back for the second. Was Rashid out? Yes, he's out, run out. And West Indies have picked up their 9 wicket as Sam Curran looking to retain strike. Rashid being sacrificed, and he only got 1 instead of 2. 132 for 9. West Indies is doing well, Andre.
Work by West Indies, really good work in the field. Well done by Captain Paul. A pinpoint accuracy return, and there was Rashid coming back for the second run, only managing to his fall. He fell short of his ground. Out run out, and England has lost their 9th wicket, 132 for 9. West Indies are really large and in charge at the Brian Lara Stadium.
Yes, they're definitely large and in charge. Valerie is saying that she's worried that Holder is bowling the last over, but so far only 3 runs after first 2 delivery. Let's hope that he finishes it well, Valerie. You know, we like the jokes. Andre, Christopher Bristol is asking you, Andre, what are your thoughts about Django? Should Django have gone to Australia as the backup wicket keeper? Should he have gone, Andre?
He should have, well, he could have gone to Australia, you know, probably play his own pin fair and go down there if he wants to go and support West Indies. I wouldn't have a problem with him doing that.
Thank you very much, Andre. Supernova, Christopher Bristol is telling Supernova that he seems happy. Holder over the wicket, ball to Curran. He hit this high in the air as he got in the distance. Let's see. The fielder comes under, it takes the catch, and England has been bowled out. That is Rutherford. England bowled out by the West Indies for 132. The West Indies will require 133 to win. Holder picking up yet another wicket as he ends with 2 for 24. So Holder striking there, and Valerie Har being worried doesn't matter because Holder have done it. Can West Indies get this, Andre? It was a big bowling performance from the West Indies.
Big performance indeed. The best performance of the series thus far by the West Indies. The West Indies have certainly come to the party today. We see all smiles today. The bowlers have done well. They backed up really well by the fielders. Good captaincy, good execution of plans by the West Indies. Really, really well done to restrict the English to 132. It's now time for the batters to go out there and to do the job, to seal the series and to send home the English batters empty, the English team empty-handed.
Yeah, 132 all out. What a bowling performance. It's a good bowling performance. And in the series so far, the batsmen have been good. There's no doubt about the West Indies batsmen have been good. The bowling has been poor. I hope this is not the match where the batting get poor. I definitely hope that we have a good batting performance today, Andre. Just before I come to you, just let me just run through those comments. No, not all the bowlers. Yes, thank you, Jay. Thomas didn't get any. That is it. That is it. Dean Davies saying that is it. Andre, your final comment on the England innings and the bowling performance of the West Indies team.
Yes, I thought that the bowlers, obviously they came with a plan today. They really bowled according to the plan. They had a plan for each batter today. That I realized that as Captain Paul spoke about plans for, especially for the top 7. And once they got the top 5, top 6 out, it was just for the rest of the bowlers to keep bowling those tight line and length. And the English batters, they felt the pressure today. They couldn't release the pressure. And the West Indies performed superbly well, bowled pretty well, backed up by the fielders. Really well done by the West Indies. It's now up to the batters to come out to see if they can finish it off for the West Indies team.
Yeah, thank you very much, Andre. And we will be back with you for the start of the West Indies innings. So until then, we'll see you in about 10 minutes from now for the start of the West Indies innings. Thank you, Andre. See you in 10 minutes. just get cool. Hello. Just that you're hearing me loud and clear. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Welcome back to the second half of the match as the West Indies openers are out on the field. Please tell me if you're hearing me loud and clear. So let's look at the field as it is going to be Topley, the left-arm seamer, who will start over the wicket to Brandon King. Trust that you are all hearing me loud and clear, and welcome back to the live commentary for the West Indies. Joining us at this time is Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon.
Lord Appeal, first delivery, not outside the umpire. That one pitched outside leg, and they just turn and walk back to the top of their mark. I don't think they're going to consult here. That one definitely pitched outside leg. Good start by Topley there, Bobby.
Yeah, that but that's going way down leg. That's not even close.
Yes. Well, Bobby, what are your views on the West Indies bowling effort?
Sure, lovely. I feel much better than 2 days ago.
Yes. As Topley comes in now, over the wicket, ball to King, and King whip this away down towards the man coming off the square leg boundary. They were gone for one, and that's it. Charles comes in to strike. West Indies one without loss after two deliveries. Good looking shot there by King, Bobby.
Yeah, nicely worked. Whipped off the legs. I mean,
yeah, so what a good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying, just the contrast of the last two innings. This one, you can take your time. The last time, it was two completely different innings.
Topley to Charles. Charles turned that, beat the man at short fan leg. It goes down to the boundary for four. Let's watch the signal from the umpire. Yes, good work by the producer this time. He spun to the umpire and we saw the signal. 4 leg by West Indies, 5 without loss after 3 deliveries. That one came off his tie pad and it goes beat the man at short fine leg. It's okay. It doesn't matter how the runs come. And Bobby.
Yeah, it don't matter for me, as long as we get the runs and win and take the series.
Topley to Charles, and Charles drive in the air, beat the inner going out towards the man on the cover boundary who comes in. Good run in here. Charles struggles a bit for that second run, but they got it in the end, Bobby. He was struggling there. He touched down and he labored. Go ahead.
Yeah, Charles needs to do a bit of running, He's looking a bit unfit.
I think he's going as fast as he can, but that's it for Charles. As let's watch now, Topley over the wicket to bowl to Charles, and Charles defend out into the covers. The man at cover field send the return in. The score is 7 without loss. 1 delivery to come in over number 1. It is being bowled by Topley, but it seems to coming on to the bat quite nicely. Or is it a problem when the ball gets softer? That means West Indies probably have to go extra hard in the power play, Bobby, if the ball gets softer after the first 6 overs.
Not necessarily. I don't feel like the required rate is too threatening.
Tapped
You know,
over the
one,
wicket to Charles. Charles drive in a portion of the bat cannot beat the man at short mid wicket, 7 without loss after 1 over. Over to you, Bobby.
yeah. I'm saying the run rate is you would say easy. It's not that big of a deal, so we don't need to go all guns blazing. Yeah, we can take our time, and we should get there.
Andre. Okay, so Andre, you want to join us at the 6th over mark? Please join us at the 6th over mark, Andre. Thank you very much. So Bobby and I will be here for the first 5 overs. So you may join us at the 6th over mark, Andre. I wonder if he's hearing me. Yeah, thank you. So Andre is hearing me. So Chris Wokes is going to open the bowling with. He's going to open the bowling here now with Topley, and he's going to bowl to there's a single, the score goes up to 8 without loss. I've just, why we're blocked out just now is because I switched the connectivity, hopefully to a more reliable source. And so 8 without loss after 1.1 over Bobby.
Yeah, good going.
Yes.
It would be interesting to see.
It's good to see you.
Big up, SO.
Oaks over the wicket, ball to Charles. Charles swings this high in the air. Let's see, out of the ground, 6 runs. Oh, Charles doing what Charles doing. It's 14 without loss. Lovely shot by Charles, Bobby. This is how Charles played the game.
It was a nice 6, you know. For a moment there, I thought, you know, maybe he was gonna be caught, but a big 6.
Plant-based is not easy. Plant-based is saying that some of the bowlers should be investigated for match fixing. No. And plant-based is continued by saying we should have been leading 4-0 tonight. Well, plant-based is 2 teams playing, you know. As we watch, Wokes comes in bowl to Charles, and Charles was shaping to hit that one hard again, but it was outside the half stump and he pulled out off the shot at the last moment there, Bobby.
Yeah, trying to set him up.
Yes, but well played. He realized what was going on and he pulled out at the last moment. So 14 without loss. Charles is on 8. With him, Brandon King on 2. We are over number 2. It is being bowled by Chris Oakes, and they are just talking to each other, just making some adjustment in the field here. I hope that they are not deliberately slowing down the game as they did. As Wokes comes in, over the wicket, ball to Charles, and Charles guided this, beat the short third man who made a diving effort into the boundary for 4. Well played there by Charles, just guiding it to the right of the man at short third man, and it raced away down to the third man boundary for 4. It was in the air, but he guided right of him. It dropped short of him. Good shot by Charles, Bobby.
Yeah, very good shot. A bit risky, but a good shot nonetheless. Especially to the tallest man on the field.
But he guided it away nicely though. So he's just asking somebody to move. Just to move who is in line with the bowler's arm. Charles is on 12 here. 18 without loss. As Wokes comes in over the wicket to bowl to Charles. He's in bowl to Charles. Charles defend into the offside. Good movement by the fielder, but it was in the gap. They come through for a single. 19 without loss in over number 2. 1 to come in over number 2. King is going to take strike here in over number 2. And Valerie said, Mr. Brown, break is over. We are waiting for you. Yes, Valerie, what I'm here. I'm here, Valerie. I'm sure that you are hearing me. Are you hearing me loud and clear? I trust you are hearing me loud and clear. This is why we shouldn't. And so, Wokes ball to King. King defends, guide it out into the offside, beat the man at short, third man to his right. They go through for a single. 20 without loss after 2 overs. Good start, Bobby.
You know, yeah, very good start. You know, not being overly aggressive. You know, King realized that we already had, 12 off the over. So he didn't really need to go at that one.
Yes, yes. And so it's very interesting, Eso, because you're saying that he nearly got caught, but my perspective is not like that. You know, it beat the fielder. He could not have catch it. It was well played. It doesn't matter to me if it missed the fielder by a coat of garnish and going to the boundary. Right, Bobby? So nearly, well, let's say nearly doesn't kill mouse or something like that. But you know the saying, Bobby.
Yeah.
Topley ball to King, high in the air to Cha is King. Someone circling under it, he's out caught. So King goes. Poor shot by King, uncalled for. Looking to hit it over the onside. He should have hit it straight, and it would have been a better shot. Poor shot there by King, Bobby.
Very poor, especially I was just praising him, and then he came and just made a very poor shot, hitting across the line. Everything was just bad about that shot.
Oh, and Butler took a comfortable catch. He should have just played it straight. You need less than 7 runs and over to win. Just about 6.56. It was 6.1 something. 6.552 or thereabout. You don't need to play that shot. You got 20 of the first 2 overs. Just drive the ball down the ground, pick up the singles, run hard. The 4 balls will come. There was no need for that shot. Poor by Brandon King, Bobby.
Yeah, and especially for Brandon King, somebody, who is strong down the ground through the covers. That was a very poor shot by him.
Yes. And Esso is saying, why? Poor choice Supernova is saying, Plant Base is also saying, why? Supernova is saying, why would he play that shot first ball? Puran has to bat out most of the spin. And Esso is saying now, as night comes down in Trinidad, put the ball in the gap for first 1s and 2s, then look for the 4s. Eddie Prasad is saying, club cricketers, King is gone. Yes, very poor from King. Sherwin is saying, good afternoon. And I know Sherwin will come on, Sherwin love it when King is out, because he's not a King man. Good afternoon. This has been the end of Brandon King. He's fool's goal. But I want to say that shot was a bad shot, Bobby, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a bad shot, but we cannot call for the end of King by his last 2 games.
Yeah. Brandon King is West Indies' highest ranked T20 batsman.
Yes.
He ranked at 6th.
6th.
Puran is at
moved up
13. King is at 6th in the world.
Yeah.
And we want to drop the batsman who ranked at number 6th in the world. He played a poor shot. We know that he played a poor shot. He should not have played it. And that's a poor shot. But he's our highest ranking batsman, and we're calling for him to be dropped for someone who probably ranked at 93. No, man, let's play the cricket. Let's reason the cricket better than that. But let us support the team now. King is out. We need to support Puran and Charles and concentrate on the cricket. Let's not get sidetracked, Bobby. Let's concentrate on the cricket. Yes, sir. So it's 22 for 1 in over number 3. It is being bowled by Topley. Let's watch. King scored 82 in this series. He's staying, but Myers is in trouble. Off Charles get a score. And that one hit away by Puran. I didn't see the shot. I just saw it sailed over the boundary for 6. Let's watch the shot, Bobby. Did you see that shot, Bobby? I never saw it.
Yep, one of Puran's best shot.
Yes, that one was short, and he pulled it away over backward square leg for 6. And so Puran starts well here. That was short from Topley, and he pulled it. Nice shot there. 28 for 1. Over number 3, Puran seconds as Topley makes his way in over the wicket. Ball to the West Indies wicketkeeper batsman, full outside the off-stump, touchdown, shaped away, beaten through to the keeper, stifled appeal, nothing doing. The score remains on 28 for 1. Will they go for the review? So Butler is asking, but it didn't touch anything, Bobby, did it?
Nah, it didn't look like it touched anything. They were just begging and hoping.
They were just begging, and Butler just trying to, just trying to put some pressure on Puran there, but we know that they weren't going for anything. You know, that one beat the bat by a mile, the bat touching the ground there. As Topley was over the wicket, wide outside the Aston, Pooran looking to slash it away, and it goes through to the keeper. I think why they appeal so hard, they never want the umpire to signal wide ball.
Yeah, they were scared.
Topley over the wicket to Pooran, and he drives through the offside, wide off the man, and the cover boundary made a brilliant stop there. Oh, what a stop. They come back for 2. The score moves up to 30 for 1. Good work, Lyman Livingstone on the boundary. At the end of over number 3, West Indies 30 for 1, looking to get 133 to win. Good work by Lyman Livingstone on the boundary, Bobby.
Yeah, very good work. You know, he saved 2.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Thank you, L-Dog. Support the guys. Yes, I agree, Valerie, but we're still going to support the rest of the guys. You know, agree with you, Valerie. Every great team has hard selection decision to make, and we had those hard decisions this series with this squad. Good point. Good point, Supernova. That's the way we should always be. That is so true. Let's watch Wokes to continue. Over the wicket, ball to Charles. Charles got an inside edge out into the onside. They go through for a single, 31 for 1 at the start of over number 4. What do you think about this start, Bobby?
Very good start. Just a bit disappointed in King.
Yeah, just a bit disappointed.
But otherwise than that, you know, we're going good. A very good start.
Yes, man. And so I know that the team is going to bring it home. Let's watch now as Pooran Seckers. He's a 9. He will face up to Chris Wokes, who rubs the ball in his funnel and begins to move it now. He's halfway there. Passes the umpire just about now. Ball to Pooran, who tucked this into the onside. The fielder from short fine leg and the wicketkeeper converge on the ball, but not before they go through for a single, 32 for 1. Pooran just playing that one in the onside. The West Indies not under any pressure here. Just about 6 runs per over needed to win. Charles is on 14. He comes back into strike, reminding you that Moti got 3 for 24, and there are also 2 wickets for Hussein, Russell, and Older, as West Indies bowled out England for 132. Walks over the wicket, ball to Charles, who cuts this away, down behind point. The fielder moves to his right field, send the return in. The score moves up to 33 for 1. 3 deliveries to come in over number 4. What about the bowling efforts of Moti, Bobby?
It was a good effort, you know. Good to see Moti back in his groove. He looked a bit off the last game. I don't know if he was tired or you know what, but he looked like Moti this game.
Yes, it was a flat pitch and the England bowlers got to him. Pooran though, he's on 10. He comes back into strike as Chris Wokes over the wicket, ball to Pooran, and Pooran just bowled inside edge onto his stump. Pooran is bowled, looking to tap that one. It got the inside edge, and Pooran goes, and England is in this match. 33 for 2, and the main batsman has gone. Nicholas Pooran inside edging it onto the top of his stump, and Pooran goes bowled for 10 by Mark Wokes. Big blow by England there, Bobby.
Yeah, they get as they say, they get the big fish, but I think we're still very much in this game.
Definitely, I think so too. We are definitely in this game. So Shea Hope now going to come and play one of those innings. Although Pooran is out, 33 for 2, we need a partnership here, because when you're chasing these small total, all you need is one good partnership, and you will virtually take the game away from the opposition. But we cannot afford to be continue losing wickets, because match is on right now. Although we only need to get just about 6.1 run per over to win, we cannot continue to be losing wickets every other over, Bobby. Else we'll be making it very harder for ourselves.
We can't get complacent and lose wickets. Then it's gonna be harder, especially for the lower order when the spinners come on. So we have to just, even if we have to consolidate for a while, we have the runs is very small, so, and the run rate is not threatening.
This is really a bonus for England to pick up 2 wickets with their pacers because they don't want the pacers to get these wickets and hope now that the spinners will take over as the ball gets softer and older. Walks over the wicket, ball to open up drives on the walk down to mid-on for no run. The score remains on 33 for 2. It was really a nothing ball, and Pooran looking to run it down to third man and got the inside edge of the bat, probably just, instead of playing the ball with the face of the bat, he tried to guide it. It came back
Yes.
and got the bottom edge. That was a big blow there. It was really a nothing shot. Walks again. Over the wicket, ball to open up the fence into the offside. They go through for a quick single. He's off the mark. 34 now for 2. The required number of runs required is below 100. 99 needed now. Hope is on 1. At the end of over number 4, West Indies 34 for 2. Bobby, your thoughts?
Yeah, we just need to bat. Don't lose any more wicket. Just continue to bat, and this should be a very easy victory for us.
Yes, this should be a very easy, and we need to stay positive. Let's be positive and cheer our batsmen on. Now is the time to be positive. Charles is on 15, with him Hope is on 1, 34 for 2. We must stay positive. Let's cheer the West Indies team on. We are supporting the West Indies team right now. Let's cheer on the team. It is time to cheer on the West Indies team. Come, fellows in the community. Let us cheer on the West Indies team. As Topley to Hope played a forcing shot off the back foot, cannot score, and the score remains at 34 for 2 in over number 5, looking to get 133 to win. Bobby, we should be positive.
Yeah, we should be very positive, It's a different day. Forget about the match Tuesday, and just cheer on the guys.
Yes, let's cheer on the guys. As Topley continues, the left arm seamer over the wicket, ball to Shea Hope, who defends back down the pitch. There's no run. The score remains 34 for 2. 2 gone in over number 4. Yes, indeed, Bobby, just cheer on the guys. That's what we need to do at this stage. England being bowled out for 132. And really and truly, we should be cheering on the West Indies team, as we said. They are the guys. 2 wickets down, but we're still going to do this. Let's watch Topley. He's over the wicket, ball to Hope, drives off the hop. Cannot beat the man at short extra cover. That's look like Adil Rashid, and there is no run. 34 for 2. Still in charge, the West Indies. 3 to come in over number 5. There's no rush at this time. No rush at this time. 34 for 2. Having won the first 2 T20 internationals, West Indies then lost the next 2 as England comes back into the series, with Phil Salt getting 2 consecutive 100. Over the wicket, Topley ball to OP, click this off his hip, it running down towards backward square leg. They're gone for 1. Let's watch. They come back for 2. The return comes in at the bowler's end as they know Charles is struggling with his running, but they got 2 safely. 36 for 2, Bobby.
Yeah, it was funny seeing Topley let the ball went to the stump, but Charles was in.
Yes, but he's really struggling with his running there. Let's watch now as Hope is in strike. 2 to come in this over. It has been bowled by Topley. Over the wicket, ball to Hope off the back foot. Cannot beat Rashid at cover. He didn't time that well. It was there for the shot, but he got the bottom edge, Bobby. He just lost his shape at the last moment.
Yeah, normally Shea Hope would get that through, but I guess he's just taking it easy.
Yes, indeed. As Shea Hope now just looked around the field, he now seconds. 1 to come in the 5th over. West Indies, as we expect that Andre will join us at the end of this over. Over the wicket comes Topley, ball to Hope, just turn that off his hip. In the region of forward of square leg, the field at mid-wicket runs to his right field at the end of over number 5. West Indies 37 for 2. good start. Despite losing the 2 wickets, West Indies still has your point, Bobby.
Yeah, because the runs to get is so small. So and Puran and what's his name? Charles, they hit a couple boundaries, so it's a very good start.
Yes, and as I said, when you're chasing such a small total, you just need one good partnership. You just hope that these two just consolidate and we just push on from here. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. Also remember, if you're looking tickets to go to the World Cup, there's a link in the video description just below. Click on more. When you click on more, you will see 2 links there. Walks, ball to Opes, and Opes off the back foot, guide this down to the man on the cover boundary. They go through for a single 38 for 2. Charles comes into strike on 16. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, looks like England is gonna bowl a lot of pace, or all pace, in the power play, then look to kill us with spins.
Yeah, it seems that way. And so also, if you are in the US and you are sending money to your family abroad, just click on the another link in the video description, and from right where you are, you can send the money. Walks over the wicket, ball to Charles, slow delivery, drives, misses through to the keeper, Charles head in the air. That was a good delivery though by Walks, Bobby.
Yeah, that was a very good delivery. Yes. Slower delivery, like a cutter.
Yes, indeed. It was a slower delivery. Expected to be joined by Andre at any time now. That was outside the half stump. Charles looking to hit that one hard as usual. It's going to be very interesting here now. The English are just slowing down the game. Just slowing it down. They're making adjustments, sending the fielder out on the deep mid-wicket boundary. So the onside field is a short fine leg and the mid-on. As Wokes comes in, over the wicket, ball to Charles, and Charles cut, misses through to the keeper, no run. The score remains 38 for 2. That was there for the shot, but he just cut below the ball. The bounce probably just took it over the bat, through to the keeper. Wokes in his 3rd over. 5.3 overs the English have bowled so far, 38 for 2.
So can you be penalized in the over for moving too slow?
The penalized for going too slow in the over comes at about 18 and 20 over. Ball to Charles and he cuts, but straight to the fielder at cover. What happened if they are behind? If they fell behind, if they allotted time to bowl the number of overs as passed, then they will have to bring in a fielder off the boundary and have more fielder within the circle. Because they get an allotted time to bowl the over. Say they get 95 minutes. And if after 95 minutes, only 18 overs have been bowled, then a fielder will have to come in the circle from off the boundary. So that's the penalty. But they can get 5 runs penalty if they are, as Wokes comes in over the wicket, ball to Charles, and Charles caught this in the air. Diving effort by the man at extra cover who stopped. And was that in the air? Was it a chance? Ali diving to his left at extra cover. They go through for a single 39 for 2. Was that a chance, Bobby?
Yep, half chance.
Yes.
It was a half chance.
Well, yeah, he never really carried to him. He would require to dive forward, but he dived across. So Charles, you wouldn't call it a chance. I would call that a chance. So the score moves up to 39. Ope comes into strike, walks to Ope, and Ope just dab that down in front of him. The end of the power play, West Indies looking to get 133 to win, or 39 for 2 after 6 overs. Who won this power play, Bobby?
I think West Indies, to be honest, because I think the only way they could have lost this power play is if maybe they lost four wickets. So I think 39 for 2. Chasing down 132. I think that's decent.
Yes, that's decent. And we just need to just continue. As I said, one good partnership, and we are in. Expect that the English now will start bowling leg spinners.
Yep.
Yes.
Right after the power play.
Right after the power play. So, the chat is very lively. They are very lively in the chat. You're speaking to each other, supernova, plant-based, SO, Warrior, always giving the score. Michael Douglas is saying, Shea Hope, main job today is to play out Rashid and Ryan. Let's see what will happen there. So as the score moves up to 40 as Charles comes off strike with a single. Hamed comes into the attack. That's Ryan Hamed, the teenager leg spinner. As he comes in now, he's going to bowl to Hope. He's on his way up to the wicket, bowl to Hope, and Hope off the back foot, cut this away. Down to the fielder, coming off the cover boundary. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 41 for 2, Bobby.
It'll be interesting to see how Charles play the spinners.
I don't think Charles is going to stay around. He's going to play some shots here. He's not going to be allowed them to bog him down. He's going to be very, very positive. He's going to be very, very positive. I don't expect them to bog him down. Let's watch and see. Charles get a hold of Ryan here. There, it will be lots of runs here because he's not going to hold back any at all. Hamed comes into Charles. Charles off the back foot. Just turn this into the onside. Wisely so. There's a big gap on the onside. And they go through for a single. Good batting there by Charles, Bobby. That was well played.
Yeah, well played. I mean, I think he's trying to back his way inside the team because, he recognized that he has a chance now.
Yes. That was well played. He just tapped it there. Riyad Ahmed ball to Hope off of the back foot, watching it very closely, and he back drive it down to the fielder coming off the cover boundary. They go through for a single. So Charles and Hope, they are really batting Ahmed good in this over. 43 for 2 after 6.4 overs. Hope is on 7. Charles on 18. He comes into strike. There's a slip in Moeen Ali. Ahmed ball to Charles again. Charles turn it into the onside. And down to long on, wide of the field on the long on boundary. They're gone for 1. They're back for the second. This is good from Charles. 45 for 2. Charles move up to 20. Hope is on 7. 1 to come in over number 7. Charles Seckers. As Ahmed comes in now, over the wicket, ball to Charles, and he is high, hard, dead straight, out of the ground. 6 runs, lovely shot by Charles. 51 for 2, good shot. He moves up to 26. Well played, Bobby.
Yeah, well played shot. Good, sensible batting. Sit, wait on it, and dispatch it. Very good from Charles.
Yes, indeed. As we welcome back Andre to the commentary. So for the next 5 overs or so, it will be Andre and Bobby. Welcome back, Andre.
Yeah, thank you, Carlton. Hello, Bobby. How you doing?
Good, Andre.
You come to take us home. The West Indies home to victory today.
Yeah,
the final match of the series. A nice Christmas present for us. So it's gonna be it's 82 runs needed from 78 balls. It's gonna be Rashid who will come to bowl to Shea Hope. Hope is on 7 from 12. Charles is on 26 from 19. Rashid, who we know is a danger man, he will pose some questions to these 2 West Indian batters. Adil Rashid is a number 1 ranked T20 bowler with a ranking point of 715. He's going to come to bowl to Hope. And here comes Rashid, bowl to Hope. Hope is driving that one straight to the man at the deep backward point area. They go through for a single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 52 for 2 in over number 8. Charles is back on strike. Rashid is going to come to bowl to Johnson Charles. He passes the umpire now, bowls to Charles, and Charles is driving that one. It comes from the inner portion of the bat to that man out of the deep mid-wicket boundary. They go through for a single. That is all there'll be. The score moves on to 1. It's 53 for 2. In over number 8, Hope is back on strike. Hope settles. He waits on Rashid is back. and he's driving one to the backward point area. There's no run scored. The score means on 53 for 2. That one seemed to be the flipper. Yes, it was a flipper, that one that went straight on. Rashid passes the umpire now, bowls to Shea Hope, and Hope is driving that one through the extra cover area. It goes to the man at the deep cover boundary. They walk through for a single. The score moves on to 54 for 2. In over number 8, Hope is on 9. Charles is back on strike. He's on 27. He will face Adil Rashid. And there's Pooran having a discussion with the captain, Powell, who is next in. It's going to be Adil Rashid to bowl to Charles. Passes the umpire now, bowl to Charles, who's back and hitting that one to the backward point area. No run is scored. The score remains on 54 for 2. Johnson Charles is on 27 from 21. He's going to face the final delivery of the 8th over to Adil Rashid. Here comes Rashid to bowl to Johnson Charles. Up bowl to Charles, was hitting that full toss straight to the man on the extra cover area. And he's gone. And there was Johnson Charles sitting that one straight to the man of extra cover. Easily taken. The West Indies now are 3 down, 54 for 3. Charles goes. Bobby.
Yeah, I think Charles was just trying to play sensible, and he just surprised by that full toss, and he was caught in 2 minds. He didn't know if he wanted to hit it or play it.
Put away.
Yeah, I think he was just caught in 2 minds right there.
Yeah.
That was definitely, you look at those dismissal and you wonder what happened. He could have leave it alone and so on, but Charles is out now. We just have to back Rutherford and hope that he and Hope give us a good partnership.
Indeed. They really need a partnership here because, we really don't want it to come down to the lesser batters.
Yes, as Supernova said, he could have left that one alone. But let's wish them. Just hope no. We really need a local partnership. You really get a wicket off a nothing delivery. Look at that.
But that's how it goes sometimes. Your worst delivery, you get a wicket. The batsman eyes light up and he just lose concentration.
Yeah, there was a full toss. That could have been hit anywhere. He just found the fielder. So it's going to be Moeen Ali now. He's coming into the attack. He's going to bowl to Shea Hope. Here comes Ali. Pass umpire now. Bowl to Hope on the back foot and he tucks his away into the middle wicket area. They go through for 1 and 1 is all they'll get. The score moves on to 55 for 3. Hope is on 10. Rutherford comes into strike. He will face his first delivery from Moeen Ali. West Indies facing a target of 133. They require here comes Ali to bowl to Rutherford on the back foot and plays it back straight to the bowler. There's no run. The score remains on 55 for 3. Rutherford is yet to get off the mark. He will face Moeen Ali. Rutherford faced Moeen Ali's back and that's a shorter delivery. Trying to flick that one, he missed it. That ball seemed to be going down the leg. There's no run scored.
Is it Supernova 22? Look at that comment from Supernova 22, gentlemen. What do you think about it?
It would have made more sense to send Hussein to protect the others.
No.
No. I think these guys are pretty well equipped. If they can't make it, I don't think Hussein is going to do much better.
Yeah, but Rutherford too. Rutherford is a batsman, and I mean, if he cannot do this in the short form of the game with no pressure,
he's a good player to spin bowling too.
Yeah. So,
and there is Hope on the back foot and tops that one into the middle wicket area. They go through for an easy single. The score moves on to 57 for 3. Hope is on 11. Rutherford is on 1. He comes back into strike. Moeen Ali, who is a really good player of spin bowling. and the youngsters seem quite pensive, looking on the game. Yes, Rutherford on the front foot, tucks that one to the mid wicket area. They go through for one. That's all they'll get. And end of the 8th over. West Indies on 58 for 3. Shea Hope is on 11. Rutherford is on 2. Bobby, over to you.
Yeah, West Indies just have to, be very careful now. They don't want to lose another wicket right now. So we have to be very careful in what we're doing.
I agree with you, plant-based. We will win this. And Supernova 22 is saying they are saving Ali for a rough man. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, so it's going to be over number 10 to be bowled by Adil Rashid. Shea Hope is not out on 11. Rutherford will take strike. He's on 2. Here comes Rashid to bowl to Rutherford. Is forward. There's a loud appeal for LBW, not out, says umpire. And there was Rutherford coming onto the front foot. The fielder and the captain saw Rashid, and they go for the review.
I
I
think
think this one is going down the leg
call.
side, though. I think the most it could be is probably umpire's call. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the most it could be is umpire's call.
Yeah, let's just watch it here. It comes up.
Yeah.
Man. It missed. It not even umpire's call. It's missing leg stump a long way. Right, Bobby?
Yeah. Because you can see 2. Yeah. I think that's missing leg stump.
Yes. Go ahead, Andre.
Yeah, it's turning, doing too much. It's turning a lot. Missing leg stump.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting on the third umpire.
As a sticks, so let's. It seems that
cause
he has 105 wickets in 100 matches format. He's been England's best bowler, and plant base is saying, "Oh, he's talking to Supernova." So the comments are good. Supernova and plant base having a good time. And Michael Douglas saying, Leslie Reefer is a world class umpire. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes. I think he's one of the better umpires in the region for sure. Leslie Reefer and the Jamaican umpire. Let me get back to you shortly with that. Adil Rashid to bowl to Rutherford. Over with it. Bowl to Rutherford. There's on the front foot and he tucks up one behind the square. They go through for 1. They come back through for 2. Good running here from Rutherford and Hope. Really well
Rutherford run very hard, Good running.
Yeah, and Shea Hope we know that Shea Hope is a good runner too. Shea Hope is a very, very fit cricketer.
This is what I want to see from every West Indian batsman. Running. You must
Rashid,
run hard.
over the wicket, bowl to Rutherford, is flicking that one through the mid-wicket area. The long on fielder comes into play. He feels the ball. He returns now to Adil, to the keeper. 1 is all they'll get. The score moves on to 61 for 3. Hope comes back into strike. Shea Hope, he settles. He waits on Adil Rashid. Here comes Rashid over the wicket now to bowl to Hope. Hope is driving that one to the long off area. They go through for an easy single. The score moves on to 62 for 3 in over number 10, bowled by Adil Rashid. Hope is on 12. Rutherford is back on strike. He's on 5. Rutherford settles. He waits on Rashid. Rashid passes the umpire just about now to bowl to Rutherford. Is on the back foot and plays that one to the bowler. There's no run scored. It remains on 62 for 3. Rutherford is on 5. Hope is on 12. Rashid with his final delivery of the 10th over. As Rutherford waits on Rashid, who passes the umpire now, bowl to Rutherford, who drives that one back to the bowler. There's no run scored. Well bowled by Adil Rashid. So at the end of the 10th over, the West Indies is on 62 for 3. That is a drinks break, gentlemen. How do you see it thus far?
West Indies, still have it in the bag.
Yes, so I'm just going to put there's no really comments. Persons are just talking to each other in the chat. They are not really directing any comments to us. You know, so Supernova is like mentioning that they're 62 for 3 after 10 overs. And I think Mikel is saying that, and this is something that we could discuss Supernova, and both Mikel and Supernova 22 is saying that Leslie Reefer should have been at the World Cup. What are your thoughts on that? And Andre Plant-Base is telling you that the Jamaican umpire is Nigel Duguid, who I think is a teacher at Lennon I, or one of the schools on the Veer plane. What are your thoughts? What is Nigel Duguid the Jamaican umpire?
Nigel Duguid the Guyanese?
Or is Gus Stad is the Jamaican umpire?
Gus, that's right. Right. He's the Jamaican umpire.
So, Bobby, you think that Leslie Reefer is the best umpire in the region?
I'm not too sure. I think Brathwaite is pretty good, you know. I know he gets a lot of stick, but I think he's pretty good. You're talking currently, because I think the best umpire from the West Indies right now is Joel Wilson. But than Wilson.
Yeah, Joel Wilson had a fantastic World Cup. Bobby, Andre, what are your views on what your son along with Supernova is saying?
Yeah, I believe that Reefer, to me, is better than Wilson, also better than Brathwaite. Although Wilson had a good World Cup, I don't think he's as good as umpire as Leslie Reefer. I think Leslie Reefer is a better umpire in my opinion. And also the Jamaican Gustard. I think Gustard and Reefer are two better umpires to me than Brathwaite and Wilson have made so many mistakes in the past. There have been some really horrible decisions by those two. I don't have a lot of confidence.
But in the past, though, Andre, for how long now?
You know, Bobby, I got the impression that this is something that both Andre and Mikel would have discussed at length. So both of them have come to the same conclusion. Are we right about that, Andre?
No, we have not discussed that. I don't think we have ever discussed about this at all, you know. We're just probably thinking alike, you know, but I don't think I've ever discussed it really. Yeah.
All right, so yes, go ahead. 63 for 2, Ali comes into the attack. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yes.
Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, it's gonna be Ali to start the 11th over. He's gonna bowl to Shea Hope. He grips the ball. He's gonna come to bowl to Hope. Passes umpire now, bowl to Hope on the back foot and tucks that one into the backward square leg area. They go through for an easy single. Actually, the mid-wicket area, they get a single. That is all they'll get.
As we lose Bobby for a while there, but you may continue, Andre.
Comes into strike now. He will face the bowling of Moeen Ali. He retakes his guard. He looks around the field. Into his stance now. Moeen Ali is going to come around the wicket to bowl to Rutherford. He's on the back foot and pays that one to the man at the point area. There's no run score. The score remains on 63 for 3. Over number 11 bowled by Moeen Ali. Moeen Ali once more. He comes in to bowl to Rutherford. Rutherford's backing away and pulling that one into the mid-wicket area. They go through for one. The one is all they'll get. The score moves on to 64 for 3. And it's quite obvious, though, that this pitch is actually, it has slowed down tremendously from the previous T20 game. And the batters have to be very, very carefully in their stroke play.
Yes, thank you, Galen Evans, for telling us that Nigel Duguid is from Trinidad. Thank you. I think Gustard and Reefer are the best, said Supernova 22. Go ahead, Andre.
There was hope, tucking that one into backward square leg area to go through for an easy single. That's all they'll get.
Good afternoon, Ron Singh.
So it's going to be Rutherford on strike. He faces the bowling of Ali and is just hitting that one into the cover area. They go through for one. They come back through for 2 runs. And there was Rutherford giving himself room and hitting that one over the cover fielder. The man running from deep cover comes around the field. They get for 2 runs there.
I love the positive intent that Rutherford is showing is not allowing them to bag him down and let them believe that they can just bowl to him.
Not at all. Move around, Chris. And Rutherford strikes that one over cover, deep shot. He's into the cover. It's no, well stopped. No, he actually made it into the fence. So there was Rutherford giving himself room and striking that one over cover for 4. He's really, really positive here, Carlton. He's really taking a positive route, taking it to the bowlers, taking it to the spinners. So at the end of the 11th over, it's 71 for 3 West Indies.
Yes, he's definitely being positive there. He's not going to be back down. He's not going to let these bowlers think they can just come up and bowl anything to him. And he's really showing good intent here. He's on 12 and Shea Hope is on 14. This is a partnership building as we need 62 more runs to win. Go ahead.
So 62 runs needed from 54 balls. It's going to be the bowling of Adil Rashid. He starts his 3rd over to bowl to Shea Hope. Bowl to Hope. Hope is on the back foot and plays that one very carefully. Precision to the man at the deep cover area for a single. He moves on to 15. The score moves on to 72 for 3. Rutherford is back on strike. He's on 12. Rashid to bowl to Rutherford. Here comes Adil Rashid. He's going to come over the wicket to bowl to Rutherford. Pass the umpire, both Rutherford is driving that one. A loud appeal. Not out, says umpire. Not out, says umpire Reefer.
So that one was outside the Ashton, clearly missing the bat by a mile. And so
missed it. Not out.
So he's really batting well. And Rohan Singh.
Rutherford who fixed that one in the backward square leg here. They go through for 1. They come back through for 2. Good shot indeed by Rutherford. Who's played? Was looking quite good here. Looking to be very, very positive. Playing the ball on its merit. And 2 more runs. Yeah, and there's Ultra Edge showing that it actually missed the bat. Good decision by umpire Reefer. 74
good
for 3. As Rutherford waits on Rashid, who drives over long on for 6. And there was Rashid giving that one a little bit of air. And there was Rutherford coming down to the front foot, driving that one over long on for 6. The score moves on to 80 for 3. Well, good going by West Indies. Good going by Rutherford.
Yes, definitely good going. That was a lovely shot. And importantly, he hit it straight, which we love. 80 for 3.
Good going by
as well. Come back
by Rutherford. And we know that Rutherford was picked up in the IPL recently. Rutherford settles. He waits on Rashid around the wicket to Rutherford, who just fishes outside the off stump. Went through to be taken by the keeper. No runs scored. The score remains on 80 for 3. Rutherford is on 20 from 17 deliveries. He settles. He waits on Rashid, who bowls and is short and he's hitting that one to the man at point. There's no runs scored. And at the end of the 12th over, Hope is on 15. Rutherford is on 20. West Indies, 80 for 3 from 12 overs, needing a further 53 from 48 balls. Bobby?
Just before I come to the comment, I just want to say, here it is, Rohan Singh. I've just put my email in the live chat. So email me at carltoncourier2020@gmail.com and I will contact you, Rohan Singh. I'll send my number. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, good going by Hope and Rutherford. And looking very comfortable. So I hope these two can take it home.
Yeah, I definitely hope so. I definitely hope so too. Go ahead, Anthony.
Yeah. Says Rian Ahmed is going to come back into the attack. He's taking over from Moeen Ali. So a leg spinner replacing an off spinner. Let us see how Ahmed goes. The young leggy from England. Let us see how he goes. He's going to come to bowl to Hope. Passes the umpire, both Hope. Hope drives. Pleasant shot. Lovely shot through the covers. They go through for 1. That is all they'll get. precision timing, well executed by Shea Hope. Brings Rutherford back into strike. The score moves on to 81 for 3. It's going to be Rutherford to face the bowling of Ryan Ahmed. Let us see how he goes. The West Indies dressing room looking rather comfortable at this point in time. 52 runs needed from 47 balls. Ahmed bowled to Rutherford is back and pulled that one into the backward square leg area just for a single. So the score moves on to 82 for 3. Rutherford goes on to 21. Hope is back on strike. He's on 16. Shea Hope settles. There is a slip in place. Shea Hope, he looks around the field once more. Ahmed is going to come to bowl to Shea Hope. Passes the umpire, no bowl to Hope. Hope is back and tucks it away into short mid-wicket area. They're unable to take a single right there. So no run scored. Hope on 16 for
Rutherford looked a bit
deliveries.
tired. He wasn't looking for that run.
Yeah. Hope faces Ahmed, who drives right to the man at cover. There's no run scored again. Well bowled Ryan Ahmed. 51 runs needed from 44 deliveries. Hope is on 16, and Ahmed is going to come to bowl to Shea Hope. Passes umpire, bowl to Hope. Hope was on the back foot and plays that one in the backward point area. No run scored. 3 dot balls, Bobby.
Yep.
1 delivery to come. Let us see how Shea Hope finishes this one. Ahmed bowls to Shea Hope as Shea Hope was back and cuts that one to the backward point area. They go through for an easy single. So 3 runs coming from that over. The end of over number 13. West Indies on 83 for 3. Over to you, Bobby.
Yeah, 3 runs from the over, but nothing to worry about. You just need to bat like how we're batting. Maybe take 10 from 1 over. You know, if the spinners get 3 from over, so be it.
Yeah, they have everything under control. I think they have the measure of the England bowling right here. They're just taking their time. They're just being very measured about this chase here tonight.
Yeah. You know, especially Hope. He understands his job that,
Yes.
you know, he's there to do. So
yes, and I think this suits Hope. I think this is the role he really loves to play, you know. He doesn't really have to rush it. He just nudges the ball around. He'll take the bad ball if they come, but I think this really suits him pretty well.
Okay. Thank you very much, Andre. You can stay with us. You don't need to leave as we go towards the end of the match. So the 3 of us will be here. I'll be doing the ball by ball for the next few overs or so. Curran over the wicket, ball to open. Our preference this. He drives down to long off, down to the cover for a single. The score moves up to 64 for 3. Go ahead, gentlemen.
yeah, that's what Supernova says. Hope seems to want Rutherford to push the running. Yeah, but Rutherford doesn't really want to run that much.
Yes. So 50, I think it's 49 now needed from 41 deliveries as Rutherford comes into strike. He's on 21. With him is Shea Hope. Go ahead, Andre.
Yeah, as I was saying, I don't think Rutherford is as fit as Shea Hope, you know. So Hope will run you right, run you rugged right through. I think Hope is probably
Curran over the wicket, ball to Rutherford. He turns this into the onside, down towards mid-wicket. They're gone for 1, and they are back for the second. Lovely. Hope is pushing Rutherford here. Continue with your comments, sir.
Yes, I was just saying that Hope is, to me, is probably the fittest cricketer in the West Indies team. I've never really seen Hope struggles or breathing heavily when he's running out there between the wicket. He will wicket keep for 50 overs, and he'll come out and he'll bat the entire 50 overs. He's a supremely fit cricketer, and a lot of credit to him. Kudos to Shea Hope in his how he goes about his fitness.
Yes, Dennis Barnaby is saying that they would have to bowl us out to win, and that's a good observation. As West Indies just needing now to win. Curran over the wicket, ball to Rutherford, and he pulls a short delivery high in the air over fine leg for 6. So Sam Curran was short to Rutherford, and he pulled it high in the air over fine leg for 6. Wonderful shot. You first, Bobby.
Yeah, don't ball there to Rutherford. That was an easy 6. You'll take that any day.
Yes, Andre, what about that shot?
Rutherford really, the thing about Rutherford, he really ever misses out on a bad delivery. And the thing I love about Rutherford, He's always he's just 360.
Okay, as we lost Andre there just
on
for
a bad delivery, and that was
again,
magnificent
goal
pull by him.
to Rutherford, looking to turn that one in the onside, taken on the pad down the offside of the pitch. Follow through, continue, Andre. As we seem to lose Andre there for a minute. Bobby, your comment?
Yeah, share hope. He seems to be a
What
really fit
could you
guy.
react to what? Could you react to what Robert is saying after this delivery? Just let us watch this delivery. You could read it and then hear what Andre has to say. Correct. Over it to Rutherford. He's in ball to Rutherford and he guys it. Can't beat the man at short third man. That's a med, but they will get a single. The score moves up now to 93 for 3. 40 needed by the West Indies. 37 deliveries to come. As this looking good for the West Indies. Hope comes into strike. Go ahead with your reaction to that comment.
Yeah, so Robert Mullin said, yes, I get the impression that for Shea Hope, it's a disciplined lifestyle. Yeah, it is. And when I look at Phil Salt too, he's a guy that runs a lot, and he says, Shea Hope is a guy that he admires.
He turns this into the onside, backward of square leg, rear that short finder, gave chase, slid, picked up, send the return, the batsman goes for 194 for 3. At the end of over 14, and what's your views on the match thus far?
I think West Indies have done a pretty good job right here. They have taken it as it comes. They have waited on the bad deliveries to put it away. They have run really well between the wickets. They have played it really, really smart, and this is how I really expected them to play. And with Shea Hope, this is it is right up his alley, in how he loves to play. So this is typical of Shea Hope, and he's doing a good job in guiding Rutherford through this innings, and they have put on a really good partnership here.
Bobby, you think West Indies have the upper hand at this stage?
Yeah, I mean, if we should lose from here, I don't think I'll watch West Indies cricket again.
The final throw of the dice with Adil Rashid comes into the attack. He's over the wicket. The slip go down, ball to Hope on the front foot, stroke it into the gap. Diving effort by the man at cover, cannot stop the single. The score moves up to 95 for 3. Is Adil Rashid the final throw of the dice, Bobby?
They'll try, but I think England know it's going to be, unless he can take a hat-trick.
Okay.
They have a chance.
Dennis Barnaby saying piece of cake as Josh Butler speak to Adil Rashid. And then I want you to answer me, Bobby, here. Butler as T20 captain of England if England should lose this match. Let's watch as he bowls to Rutherford and he drives. Caught at cover, is he? Yes, Rutherford is caught at cover. It tossed up outside the half stump by Rashid. And there was Rutherford again. It's the second time in the series that he's out caught at cover. Like that, I don't probably need to look at. But at a bad innings, West Indies should still win from here, Andre.
They should still win from here. I think that one, he just didn't execute it. I don't think he got his head right over that one right there. I don't think it was any special ball, but just wasn't really executed. And he went for a well-played 30. But West Indies should still do the business from here on.
Bobby, second time in this, we saw him getting out caught there. He saw the ODI match when he made 60, I think 68. He went out caught in a similar fashion. Same place at short cover. It's something that he definitely needs to work on. He needs to look back at the replays and see what he's doing wrong and then press to get it right, Bobby.
Yeah. I think the ball, he just think it was in his area. Didn't find the gap, so maybe he should look at that. Because yes. it was a big gap.
Yeah, it was a big gap. So maybe there's some more risk need to be used, Andre, to make sure you get the ball away from the fielder.
Yeah, that is so.
But whatever he needs to do, he needs to look back at that shot, see where he's playing it, and make sure it doesn't happen again. because it's twice now that he has been dismissed that way, and we wouldn't want him to be continually being dismissed in this way. As Rashid picked up his another wicket as 95 for 4. Rashid comes into the West Indies captain who defends on the offside, and there is no run. 2 deliveries now left in Adil Rashid's spell. He has so far gotten 2 for 18 off 3.4 overs. So just 2 deliveries from Will Powell bat him out here. He's in over the wicket now. Bowl to Powell, and Powell off the back foot. It looks like that was a googly. He plays it down to mid-wicket, the field that comes off the boundary. That's Sam Curran underarm it to the keeper. 96 now for 4. West Indies needing another 37 to win from 32 deliveries. Shea Hope now to face the final delivery. This should be the final. Let's see. Hope comes in now. He comes in to bowl to Hope, and Hope off the back foot just whipped it through, forward of square leg. The touchdown for 1. Powell want the second. They are coming back. The return comes in at the bowler's end, and they are safely through. The score moves up now to 98 for 4. 1 delivery now to come in Adil Rashid final over. West Indies needing 35 now to win from 31 deliveries. Hope is on 22. Powell is on 1. And Hope is watching this ball like a hawk. You can see him looking at this ball very closely as he comes in now, ball to Hope, and off the back foot, strokes through the cover. They're gone for 1, and they come back now for, no, they get none there. They get 1. So Hope moves up to 23 at the end of over number 15. Andre, 99 for 4. Your thoughts?
Well, West Indies is still in control of things right here, needing a further 34 runs from 30 deliveries to take the series and to send home England empty-handed and to give the Caribbean people a really nice present. Let us see how West Indies go about getting these 34 runs.
34 required from 30 deliveries, Bobby. Any worries?
Nah. A walk in the park.
Okay, especially that. Go ahead.
Yeah, Rashid is done, and Powell, he has a point to prove he's there. So I think it's a walk in the park for us.
So you think it's a walk in the park? So Ahmed is about to bowl his 3rd over here now. He comes in, bowl to Hope, and Hope edges this one past the slip, past the short third man. It's running away to the boundary. 4 more runs. West Indies pass the 103 now for 4. Needing 30 to win from 29 deliveries. Oh, was he in control there? I was beaten. It doesn't matter, Andre. Yeah. It's still 4 runs.
He seemed in control right there. I thought he played it a little bit late. I thought the wrist was, look at it. I thought he was well in control. Yes, Hope. I thought he played it really well. Well done, Shea Hope.
Ahmed comes into Hope lives through the cover, looking magnificent. The field and the cover boundary, Sam Curran circles to his right, picked up, send the returning. 104 for 4. Ravman Powell comes into strike. He's on 1. Shea Hope is on 28. West Indies 104 for 4, looking to get 133 to win. They need a 29. Bobby, Hope looking increasingly good.
Yeah. I mean, Hope doing Hope things.
Yes. Let's watch Ahmed. He comes in now. Bowl to Ravman Powell, and he hit it high, hard in the air, dead straight out of the ground. 6 runs. Great shot by Powell. Power there. That's Powell power. Should I say, Andre? Is it so?
Oh, magnificent shot by the West Indian captain, who's turning it on right here, beating magnificent shot straight back over Ahmed for beautiful 6.
What are they feeding the Powells? Kieran Powell, Ricardo Powell, Ravman Powell, all hit big 6s.
Yes, Supernova still think it's a if. It's 23 needed from 27 deliveries. I don't think it is longer any if. Ahmed bowls to Powell and he drives. Just open the face at the back. Not getting greedy and steer this down to the man coming at backward point on the boundary. They go through for a single. He moves up to 8. The score is now 111 for 4. West Indies needing 22 from 26 deliveries right here now. As Plant Base and Michael Douglas get along with it. I love it. I love it. I love the chat. I love the chat. Dennis Barnaby saying we need a big over. Ahmed ball to Ope. Ope comes on the front foot. Ensure that he covers the spin. And he plays it out into the offside. They go through for a single. 112 for 4. 21 needed from 25 deliveries. As one to come in over number 16. It has been bowled by Riyad Ahmed. Let's watch now as Powell secures. He secures now as he looks now as Ahmed comes into Powell and Powell off the back foot. He was looking for the big shot there, but he saw it turning away from him. At the end of over number 16, Andre, 112 for 4. The pace is coming back on.
Yes, 112 for 4. West Indies very much in charge right here. And I just want to point out something right here. It's no coincidence that West Indies have won. It's going to be the third T20 series I've won thus far. I think the middle order of West Indies is a very powerful middle order. And although King have not only scored probably one good score in this match, with King and the middle order, I think we have a very, very powerful batting lineup. And it goes to show you that it's no fluke why the West Indies, when you look from Pooran, Hope, Rutherford, Powell, and even Hetmeyer, although he's not playing, why they were selected for the IPL. It's no
even the lower order. What's his name? Shepherd. Shepherd have been good.
Joe, middle order you're talking about. So West Indies winning 3 series in a row against 3 quality teams. It speaks volume for our T20 cricket. Well done to the West Indies.
And even the 50 over side, because with Drew.
Go ahead, Bobby, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying even in 50 overs, even though we didn't qualify, but we draw against South Africa, lose 2-1 against India, and we beat England 2-1.
Yes. Top play over the wicket to open up drives. He mistimed the drive, though it goes back to the bowler who field and is followed through. Just stepping across to his left, and there is no run. 21 needed from 23 deliveries. And that's exactly what Supernova is saying also, Andre. This will be 3 from 3, and it is no mistake. It is no coincidence. 3, and those 3 are South Africa, India, and England. Top play over the wicket to open up, just tuck this in that customary fashion. Off is it down 2 square leg. They go for a single. The score moves up to 113 for 4. 20 needed from 22. It's definitely no coincidence, Bobby.
No, I mean, it's 3 from 3, pretty convincing in all of them. Because if I can remember, the one in South Africa, we bat and bowled pretty well. So it's no fluke.
Yes. And Bobby, Andre, when you beat South Africa in South Africa at full strength, because they did have their full strength team for those T20 series, it's a big win. As we watch this delivery from Topley, comes in, ball to the captain who hedged it to third man, caught. He's out caught at third man. Powell looking to guide that down to third man, and he picked out Adil Rashid at short third man. West Indies lose their 5th wicket. 20 needed now from 21 deliveries. So West Indies still has this in the bag. No doubt about that, Andre.
No doubt about it. That there was Paulus trying to guide that one. He only found the man, short third man. But I still think we have this in the back. It will be Russell that will come into try to finish off things at the West Indies. Russell is quite experienced. I'm sure he's going to come and try to do the business for the West Indies.
Yes. That wicket is a disappointment, but we still gotta stay strong as Andre Russell comes out. Bobby, what are your thoughts on that dismissal? He just was unfortunate to pick out the man.
Yeah, it's a shot that I see put him in problems sometime, but sometimes he plays it good. So this time he's just unlucky to pick out the man.
Yes, he was just unlucky to pick out man. But we beat South Africa 2-1 in South Africa, and then we beat India 3-2 in the West Indies, and this is going to be a 3-2 result also. I do not expect West Indies to lose from here, especially that Rashid is finished. Riyad Ahmed have one leave. Topley, this is his last over. We just need 2 or 3 boundaries from here, Andre, and we should be home safely.
Yeah, I mean, just sensible batting. Just sensible batting that is required from here on. Nothing. You don't need anything spectacular, really. The bad ball will come. So we just need to play sensible cricket, and we'll be home. We'll be home.
Yes. We just need a look at 10 partnership, right? We should be good, right, Bobby? A 10-run partnership, and we should be good. Tapley to Russell, and Russell off the back foot cracks this into the cover, and there is no run. So that was short outside, and was able to beat run, able to beat the Bobby not here, and 113 for 5. Shea Hope is really, really playing good innings here. He's just anchoring this West in this innings. This is the type of innings he likes to play. When they used to say that Shamar Brooks is the anchor, but this is a better anchor because Shea Hope is able to score much faster than Shamar Brooks. But let's support those who's there. One slip go down. Tap it over the wicket, ball to Russell. He pulls, get the bottom edge. It will go down towards long on. They come for a single, and that's all they will get. 114 now for 4. Russell looking to hit that out of the ground, Andre.
Yeah, but he didn't time it as he would have liked. Getting the bottom edge to the man at long on, just getting a single. One single closer to victory. One single closer to a series win.
Right. 19 needed now. Shea Hope is the man on strike. Topley with his final over. 19 from 19 as Topley comes in. Hope is a big wicket to get. Ball to Hope. He flashes outside the half stump and the bounce to the keeper. No run over number 17. This 14 for 5. Looking at 133. Bobby, how do you see this?
A runner ball, almost a runner ball. Pretty easy victory. Andre Russell might try to finish it, or it might be finishing this over. So,
Andre, would you mind if it's finishing this over?
I really wouldn't mind, but I don't know if he's gonna try to finish it. I think probably he will just take it as it comes, playing each ball on its merit. But I don't think he probably has it in mind to say, "Oh, I'm gonna try to finish it in this over," though. I just take it. I think if the ball is there to be hit, he's definitely going to go and hit that ball. But I don't think probably has it in mind to say, "Oh, I'm going to finish it in this over."
So Ahmed to bowl his final over, which is number 18. He's up over the wicket, ball to Russell. Russell just defends out into the offside, looking for the single. There's no run. The score remains at 114 for 5. Looking to get a further 19 from 17 deliveries. That is well within the ballpark. 2 big shots and it goes right down to below 10. So we are watching now. Someone seems to be moving in the background. Ahmed tossing the ball from hand to hand. He comes up to the wicket, ball to Russell, and Russell pulls. Again, he mistimed the shot, got the bottom edge. It goes down to the field on the mid-wicket boundary, and they go through for a single. Bobby, if he had connected there, it would have sailed out of the ground.
They'd have picked it up in the airport.
Okay, good comment there. Let's watch. 115 for 5. Hope is back on strike. 18 required from 16 deliveries. Ahmed ball to open up, drives through the cover, peeling off the outside portion of the bat, down to the man on the cover boundary. Very pleasing shot, Andre.
Lovely shot there by Shea Hope. He's one of the sweet. He times the ball so sweet. He's a good drive off the cricket ball, Shea Hope. And, he looks in really, really good touch here tonight.
As the slip goes down, Ahmed ball to Russell. Outside there, somebody cuts and cuts hard, but straight to the sweep on the boundary. That one reached him like a rocket, Bobby.
Yeah, that was hit very hard. If the fielder was probably 5 yards or 10 yards from that, that would have been a boundary.
Plant-based believe that Russell is going to hit a few sixes here. As we watch now, he comes in bowl to open up off the back foot, cut, beat the shot, third man down to the boundary for 4. Good shot there. He just waited on it and he played it very late, beat the backward point, beat the short third man. It was a small gap, Andre, but he threaded it like a needle.
Like a needle indeed. Magnificent shot there by Shea Hope. Shea Hope is a man on a mission right here. Shea Hope is in fine touch and trying to finish it for the West Indies, trying to do the business here for the West Indies tonight.
121 for 5, 12 required now from 13 deliveries. As Shea Hope is on 36. With him, Andre Russell, who is on 3 as Ahmed tossed the ball from hand to hand. His final delivery of his spell. He's up and he bowled to Hope, just watching the leg break, spin across him and then just turn it into the onside. Down back with a square leg. 122 for 5, 11 needed from 12, Bobby. West Indies, this is done and dusted. The fat lady has begun to sing, Bobby.
Yeah, the fat lady, yeah. She's clearing her throat.
Yes, Supernova is saying that class, Shea Hope is class. Yes, he's definitely his class. Dennis Barnaby is saying that Shea relieved the pressure. Yes, he really did well with that shot. Michael Douglas is saying that Moti is the man of the match. Andre, who would you give the man of the match? And please put your man of the match in the chat. Let us look now at the man of the match because West Indies should win this from here. Andre, who is your man of the match? Sam Curran comes into the attack.
I will have to agree with the young Douglas there in choosing Moti. Yeah, but I was just about to point out here. Remember, I said to you at the beginning of the match that I expect West Indies to win in the 19th over, and it seems that my word is going to come to pass.
Oh, okay. Bobby, who is your man of the match?
Yeah, I would go with Mikel too. It's either Moti. I think Moti, just that delivery that he got rid of Phil Salt with, Moti. Moti has to be the man of the match.
Moti has to be the man of the match. So while they used up time here, they are in trouble of giving up a 5-run penalty, which will be good for the West Indies because I'm sure that the minute has passed since they completed the last over. Let's watch. Open 36. He seconds as Sam Curran comes in over the wicket. Ball to open Hope, looking to turn that in the onside, but it peels off the outer portion of the bat and goes to cover. Short cover, and there is no run. Well bowled by Sam Curran, Andre.
Yeah, well bowled indeed. Well bowled indeed. A well set field. And let us see how Sam Curran bowls this over. He's always under pressure when it comes on to bowl into West Indian batters. So let us see how he executes.
So he comes in now. He's medium pace, about to Shea Hope, full toss. That should be a no ball. He squeezed it past the diving effort that the man had covered. They gone for one, they touch down, and that's all they will get. That definitely should be a no ball. Let's wait on the signal. It was a full toss that looks above waist height to me. 10 needed from 10 deliveries. This is shocking umpiring, Bobby. Bobby not hearing me? Go ahead, Andre.
Yeah, I thought the ball dipped a bit. It looked a bit high at first, but I thought it dipped. So I don't think it's over the waist.
Okay. So 10 needed from 10 deliveries. As we watch the field now. So Russell is on strike. The fielder right back, the 5 fielders right back on the edge of the boundary. Curran over the wicket, ball to Russell, a short delivery. Russell ducks it, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. 10 still needed from 9 deliveries. And just checking on. So Jay is saying Moti, Supernova 22 is saying Moti, Tony is saying Moti, Donald Popo is saying Shea Hope, Valerie Orr is just giving the score. She always keep us up to done again, Valerie Orr. Let's see what Supernova is saying. I wonder who will be named after the series. Very interesting. Could it be Powell, Russell, or Moti? And that's another thing there. Who is the man of the series now? Let's go for who is the man of the series. Very interesting here. Very, very interesting. Russell Seckers. You know, just about as Sam Curran turns, he begins to move in now. He's coming the left-arm seam. He's coming over the wicket to the big, powerful Jamaican. He's up ball. And he pulls that. It comes in. What happened there? I don't see what happened there. He got the bottom edge onto the ground. No run. What happened there, Bobby? Have you seen what happened there?
Yeah, I think a bottom edge. I mean,
So
that
the
one
score
was
remains.
high. He could have. I think he could have left that one more than the earlier one.
And it would have been a no ball.
Yeah.
I think Curran now is going to go for the Yorker. He have bowled 2 short balls, and he's now going to go for the Yorker. Let's watch. As they polish that ball, Andre, you think he's going for the Yorker?
I don't want to probably think I probably think he's gonna go short again. I don't think he probably want to pitch it up to Russ at all, because if he pitches up and he misses it, then he knows he's gonna travel. What is he calling for right here?
Rag.
Jamor Smalls, I agree with you. There are always room for improvement. But I agree with you. But a series win is a series win. So let's hope that we win the series 3-2. I'll be very happy because I did say that we're going to win 3-2. And I was called unpatriotic. Let's watch now as Russell Seckers. Sam Curran comes in. Look it to Russell, and Russell hit this high in the air. Let's see, it's very high. Chances out to the long boundary. Russell goes a full pass, gave it in his tail. As West Indies now need 10 to win from 7 deliveries. He mistimed that one, Bobby.
Yeah, that time where he should have run the 2 with Hope and he took 1. He should have run the 2. He's been mistiming it. That was a gift.
Andre that one out of the ground.
Yeah, because a full toss, he should have hit that one, you know? Not timed at all.
Yes.
No timing right there.
Definitely no timing right there. 10 to get off 7. And the new batsman is Jason Older. This is a free hit for Jason Older, though. It's still on the 6 wickets down.
He has to go.
Yep.
Agree, Bobby. It should be a free hit for Jason Older.
He has to just swing. He has to swing.
Yes.
Try get a 6 or 4 something.
And Andre, you think that if they had, was it you said that they should have gone for the 2 and he would not have been on strike?
No, it was Bobby.
He run it sloppy at first. If he had went for the 2, you know.
If you had gone for the 2, more than likely the match would probably finish already because he would not be on strike. Anyway, it's all a team effort. It's all a team effort now, though. Older, this is a free hit. Sam Curran now comes in to bowl to Jason Older, and he drives through the offside, straight to the man at the edge of the circle. They go through for a quick single. The return misses the stump. Shea Hope looking to come back for the second, but crucially, Jason Older is straight for the English. Instead of Hope, you would have preferred to one strike at this time, Bob, Andre.
Yes, but I think that Jason Older can still strike the ball a long way. Yeah, Hope would have been preferred, but Older can still strike the ball. So let us see how he will go against Chris Wokes. I believe will bowl the final ball.
Man,
and there was Holder. Holder was slow out of the blocks just now. Come on, Holder. You need to be quicker than that.
He was definitely slow out of the box. So let's watch Chris Oakes now to bowl the final over. On this pitch, 9 from 6 is not easy. We are going to win. We are definitely going to win. And they have to get over change, 47, 48. They have to, okay, so he's on his way. Wokes comes in now to bowl to Jason Oldham. He drives off the inner edge. It going down towards fine leg. It going towards the boundary. Let's see. They're gone for one. They're back for the second. Will they come back for a third? They're running hard. Yes, they're through for three. 3 runs there. 6 needed from 5 deliveries. Good running there, Bobby.
Yeah, that was good running from, Holder. We know Hope is going to run hard, but that was good running from both of them.
Yes, good running. And more importantly, 6 now needed from 5, and the man on strike is now Shea open. Would want Shea to be on strike, Andre.
Indeed, and the right man is on strike right here. And Hope doesn't need to do anything, out of the ordinary right here. You could it's not like you need a boundary. A boundary would be good, but it's not, let's say, a need. You could even get 2 runs.
Yes, 2-2. Yes.
2.
So
the
good thing about being on strike is that going to play in the reverse sweep or anything like that. Walks into open, Hope hit this high and hard over the top. Is it a 6 runs who finishes in style? West Indies have won the series. It was outside the half stump, and Hope hit it high and hard over the top, and Just Butler will be sacked as England T20 captain. I told you so. Go ahead, Bobby.
Yes, well done. They got me there. They shouldn't have never come to the last over, but well done by the Whitneys. Got me a little scared right there, because as someone said, Mikel, 9 from 6 on this pitch, didn't look easy.
Andre, what are your thoughts on this series?
That was a magnificent. Let me just start give you a thought on the shot first. Magnificent shot by Shea Hope. Brilliant shot over extra cover. Brilliantly played by Shea Hope. Well done by West Indies. It has been a tremendous series. And thank you for this nice Christmas present, West Indies. Really well done. So happy for the West Indies supporters. So happy for everybody involved in West Indies cricket. Although we faltered a bit in the 3rd and 4th T20, I thought that we played some good cricket. We came out, we bowled well today, we fielded well, and we batted really smartly. So well done indeed by West Indies.
Yes, Bobby. Well done, West Indies, Bobby.
Yeah, well done by our boys. 3 for 3.
Yes,
the whole year. So that's been good.
Plant-based, yeah, we do have a call-in system, but I'm putting the link in the live chat, so you can click on the link and join. I will put you through, or anyone who wants to click on the link and drive the live chat, I will put them through. This is the 3rd consecutive series that the West Indies is winning. We have beat 3 top teams. South Africa is no mean feat. India, and now we have beaten the world champion. We have a chance at the T20 World Cup, gentlemen. Bobby, let's start with you first.
Yeah, we have a lot of chance, especially it being played, on our home ground. So, we have a very big chance of winning it and going big in there, because this team is threatening. Like somebody said earlier, it's a hard team to make, It's a very hard team to make. Anybody can go. So we have a very big chance.
So the consensus is that Moti will be the man of the match. But who will be the player of the series? And I'm coming to you, Andre. Patrick is saying about a match on the 31st. I'm not quite sure yet, Patrick. I don't know where I'll be. I have been told about it, but Patrick, I will try and attend if I'm anywhere here. But Andre, you first. The consensus, as I said, Moti is the man of the series. Moti is the man of the match. Who is the player of the series, Andre?
That's a difficult one. A pretty difficult one.
While you think about it, I'll just run through some of the comments here. Supernova is saying that what a win. That's a plant-based, what a win. I'm coming to plant-based, coming to you. Dennis Barnaby saying, good commentary, Cricket Forum. Enjoy the holidays. You are on your team. You and your team. Thank you, Dennis Barnaby. Dennis Barnaby, coming to you shortly, plant-based. Praise God. Meredith is saying, terrific win, terrific series. I would give Saul the player of the series. Yes, is that Is that a good comment, Plant-Based? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. I think Plant-Based is somewhere there. Andre, is Salt the player of the series?
Wow, he did pretty well. I mean, the score was 300 runs in a T20 series is excellent going, and I don't think you'd have much of a problem if Sarge should be named man of the series because he has done pretty well. He has indeed been the real outstanding player. West Indies have won, yes, and they have won collectively as a good team, and everybody contributed. But in terms of one player who has stood out, it has indeed been Phil Salt.
Yes. Plant-Based, welcome to the show. Give us your comment, please.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yes. Good evening.
Gentlemen. Good evening, gentlemen. I'm calling you all the way. I'm calling you all the way from the UK. No, I don't agree with Salt being the man of the series. Nope, I don't agree. No, I don't. I'm totally against that. I think our boys.
You're breaking up there, Plant-Based. So if not Salt, who should be the man of the series?
It got to be one of our guys. It must be one of our guys being man of the series.
And Bobby, do you agree that it has to be one of our guys?
No. I am for if a player on the losing team perform exceptionally well, they can win the man of the series. I believe so. If you outperform everybody, I mean, I think you deserve to be the man of the series.
What are your thoughts, Andre? Andre, not hearing us?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
I soon come back to you, Andre, as we talk to Plant-Based. Plant-Based, what are your thoughts on the series overall?
Okay, my thoughts. Simple. Our guys are way more capable of bowling England out for less than the amount the score that they've made in the third and fourth matches. Our guys are way more capable, and I was so. What's this?
We seem to be having some difficulty there with Plant-Based. So it's not quite coming. It's not quite coming through. Plant-Based is not quite coming through at this time. Yes, Andre, go ahead with your comment, please, Andre.
Yes. So as I said before, I really don't have an issue with Salt if he should be selected man of the series because he has been the most outstanding player to me. He has stood out, scoring over 300 runs. He has been consistent right throughout. West Indies have won the series, yes, but it's a collective team effort. I think different players have stood up at different points in time, but there's not any one player say that has really stood out for the West Indies to say, okay, that player is way cut and above the rest in terms of being, say, the man of the series. So I would not have an issue if say Salt is named man of the series. But Gudakish Moti, I think probably in the victories, Gudakish Moti has stood out in the victories in terms of when we have won. Gudakish Moti, Russell played this part at point in time. So Russell, Gudakish Moti could come into play also.
And thank you very much. And Gerard Mead is saying a win is a win. But it should not have been so torturous at all. Too many bad balls got wickets. And it is true, Bobby, that a number of West Indies wickets fell to bad bowling, Bobby, bad balls.
Yeah, I think the batters were trying to be cautious, and in the end, some of them were caught in two minds. So that's the reason for it. They know it wasn't a big score, so they were just trying to see it out and get caught in two minds. But like Gerard Mead said, it should have come down to the last over.
Yeah, it should not have come. Valerie is saying 4 point. No, they were warned, Valerie. That's why you see the timer keep coming up. And so they were warned 2 times before. But they have to be warned 3 times before the 5 runs penalty. And they were able to start the over with about 10 seconds before the minute expired. They were one. Can winning the series get Rovman Paul back into the ODI setup? Now, remember that we also win the ODI series Supernova 22. So, you know, it's down to the selectors, but the ODI team is also playing well, and we won that series also. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on that, Andre? Can Rovman Paul get back into the ODI team?
I don't see Rovman Paul getting back into the ODI team anytime soon. And this is not the first time that Rovman Paul has done well in T20 cricket, and he has failed in ODIs. Two different versions of the game. And we have seen other players who have done well in T20 cricket and has failed in ODI cricket. So it's two different versions. So I don't think Rovman Paul should get back into the ODI team based on his T20 exploits just now.
Okay, thank you. So Dean Davey is saying that nobody loves West Indies cricket more than I do. Dean Davey, I think you're probably lying there, you know, Dean Davey. That's not true. You can't be true. You know, but he says that our teams, no one in our teams deserve it more than Salt. The presentation will start. I'm just trying to stay here for the Player of the Series award. And so a lot of comments are coming in. I understand plant-based is a technology. We are always at the whim and fancy of the technology. Powell is my Player of the Series, and Moti, man of the match. Mid, also all the way from England. Just like plant-based, it's a technology. And Supernova 22 is saying that this is sweet ending to our cricket in 2023. Player of the match, Gudakesh Moti. Well done, as most persons said. Thanks for winning. Yes, it will be a good Christmas. Won't it, guys? Won't it, Andre? It will be a good Christmas.
A good Christmas indeed. Very, very good Christmas, you know. And I'm absolutely proud, very, very proud as a West Indian. Who was the person who said that he's the number one West Indian supporter? Trust me, you can't love West Indies cricket more than I do, brother. Yeah, but I'm super, super proud of the guys, you know.
Dean Davey, no, we know that you're fair. What we're saying is that you are not West Indies number one supporter. No, the best you can do is second, because I'm number one. So the best you can do, Dean Davey, is second. There's no way you can be number one. That's the point we're making. We're not talking about Salt. I think that Salt should be the Player of the Series. And most persons in the chat, Glenn Thomas is saying that I love your... thank you very much. I think he's saying that he loves our commentary, guys. Well said.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Glenn Thomas.
Thank you, Glenn Thomas. Enjoy the holidays.
Yes, Bobby. I haven't heard from you in a while, Bobby. What happened?
Okay, you hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
Okay, yeah, I think my mic was on mute.
Okay, yes. All right, so that's Moti. That's Moti there. Let's go to see who's going to be the Player of the Series. We're just checking here to see who will be the Player of the Series. That is what we are waiting on. But it has been a fascinating series. Player of the Series, it's coming up. $1,000 US dollars, and it is Phil Salt. Yes, so he deserves it. This is Phil Salt, who's the Player of the Series. He deserves it.
Yeah, I mean,
of course.
He deserves it.
I mean,
well done, Phil Salt. By your part in comment.
Yeah, I mean, scoring 1 century in T20 is a thing, but to score 2.5 century, he has to get it. He has to get it.
Okay, Andre.
Yes, yeah. I mean, Phil Salt was outstanding, you know, and I thought that he played brilliantly. He didn't fail. I don't think he had a failing score in the entire series.
No,
scoring back-to-back centuries is a big deal. He's the first English batter to do so. How many? I'll have to go back to check.
Only one other guy.
How many scores have scored what back-to-back T20
One.
Who's that person?
Who was it? It was Monroe.
Okay, I think somebody
was Colin
said
Monroe.
Monroe. Right.
It was Colin
I
Monroe.
want to say this. When West Indies won the first match. There are many persons who attack me. They call me all same or unpatriotic because West Indies is going to win the series 4-1 or 5-love. But here it is that I said before the series started, West Indies is going to win the series 3-2. It's time you guys who doubted me start realizing that I get it right most of the times. Not all the times, but I get it right most of the times. Thank you all for tuning in. It has been a fascinating series. I enjoy your company tremendously. I enjoy the banter as we carried West Indies home, and we will all have a Merry Christmas now. Thank you, Andre Douglas. Thank you, Bobby Brown. And we'll see you tomorrow for a recap of this series. Until then, take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones. God bless you. Have a great evening.